I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
10, 5.
Come on.
Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't come in, come over.
Monkey, why are you eating my ass?
Look at the baby. Babe. Oh my god. I'm crying. Why is she going? I gotta pee. Wash your fucking head like a Greek. Don't make me have to do this, please. Don't make me be a bad guy. Come on. Fuck me, you motherfucker!
When I saw this channel, all I needed was a lamb. Years gone by and say we kick some man. When I be rage, hit the stage, adrenaline running through my veins, and I say we're still kicking now. Say, ooh, kick some hope and never stop to say we're dead all this through.
Oh, fucking do it again.
Hi, everybody.
And again,
Hey.
and again,
Good
and
morning,
again.
or whatever it is for y'all.
And so, first of all, welcome new viewers, the ones that some of my panelists invited over because YouTube will not show this to anyone. As well, all my hate watchers, stalkers. Come on, seriously, you got nothing better to do. I'm not worth it. I'm so not worth it. Just stop. Come on, stop it. Get some help.
Oh God, I was wondering when you was going to say that because that what you were saying reminded me of that commercial where
Yes.
it said, "Stop it, and get some help."
I'm so bricked right now. That's awesome.
Yeah, so apparently the whole rest of the internet are watching the Game Awards, which I'm like, okay, they're all doing that. I think I'll not do it because I'm contrary like that. Of course, I'm contrary. If I'm starting to succeed, I shoot myself in the fucking foot. That's just me.
Yeah, It's
Well,
true.
you're right, because like the important stuff that's going to happen at the Game Awards can probably be condensed down into like 3 minutes. So we'll all watch our favorite YouTubers tell us about it tomorrow morning.
Probably, yeah.
Or later on.
Yeah, or yeah. I mean, for me, it is tomorrow morning. I'm trying to think from other people's points of view. For me, it's 2 a.m.
3 a.m.
But I don't work on Fridays, so
You're from the future. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah, we from the future. I'm most from the
Okay,
future.
you got to look up the stocks. You got to look up.
Slate.
Check the stock market. Let me know. You know, you do us a huge favor that way.
Yeah, let us know something about the stock market since you're from the future.
Sell any shares you have in print media.
Especially from the Guardian.
I remember when the Guardian used to be.
So I do like to include the audience. So if you're talking, join in the conversation. So the weeping hero, damn it, quit crying. Anyway, you're a hero, damn it. Heroes don't behave that way. Says tomorrow will be make or break for my future. If I can manage to secure help, I have a shot. Now that's addressed towards Slay, and I have no idea what it's referencing, but hey, good luck.
I hope you're right, bro.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Unless you're robbing a bank, which I might advise you not to.
No, I wish you extra fat luck for stuff like that. There you need the fat luck. You need to get away with it. That's the lucky.
I could tell a story, but the statute of limitations and all.
Oh, he's going for his PhD.
Oh, in what?
Ooh.
What are you getting your PhD in?
I don't know what that means.
All right.
PhD, it's a degree in whatever you're studying, a high degree.
No, I know, but what does it mean in the U.S.? He makes it in the United States, or what?
Yeah, he'll be able to come to school to finish his PhD in the U.S.
Okay, but the question was in which field, and in the U.S. is a location.
Ooh.
So I'm confused.
Anthropology.
In the U.S. U.S. it better be the football field because
America, forensics. So he wants to play CSI and stuff like that.
Anthropology. I mean, wow. I mean that's rather complicated. When I went back to school, it was to learn to be a chef.
No, but I'm not into sports myself. I've never been a sports person. Never really been a car person. I've always been a weirdo. I've embraced that. Yeah, I've embraced that. But football, the American style version of football, that is one of the biggest things in America, and people go fucking gaga over it.
It's like religion.
Yeah, I know. There'll be the home teams. There will be teams you hate. There will be some nemesis and stuff like that. I noticed this. I mean, I was never big watching sports, but I was a sports person as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. I did many sports, but for fun. I got kind of competitive at times, but most of the time I did it for myself, for the thrill. Like if you're going skiing or snowboarding and you really race downhills and you make your jumpies and stuff like that, for example.
To address his username there, the whole hero thing's bullshit, and I'll tell you why. As someone who has literally saved people from house fires, took down people with guns, and I know this sounds fucking loony, but you can ask Elijah. She's been around me for more than 2 decades, like closer to 3 decades.
Yeah,
I've always been the one to do this insane shit. You don't get anything from it but a hard fucking time. Whether you're saving someone or whatever. More than anything, it makes you a dumbass probably because you're not equipped to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
But But yeah, I've learned in all the dumb shit that I've done in my days, this whole hero thing is nonsense. It's fantasy thinking.
Yeah, that I would agree with that. The hero concept, it's for comic books. Real life heroes, that term doesn't really apply. It's just doing the right thing or not helping at all. I mean, saving a life, it's a good thing, especially if it's someone you care about, and they will thank you for it and they will remember. But it doesn't make you a hero in any kind of way at all.
So
we've got to have a look at Lilith's hot
he's
take.
gonna
There.
be like
Saving a
Bones.
life is a good thing.
Yeah, if it's
He's
a
gonna be
loved
like
one.
Bones.
But I will say, like, if you see somebody getting done wrongs, whether it be in the streets or whatever, do something. Don't just bring your phone out and be like, I'm gonna cancel you, bro. Nah, you're a fucking pussy is what you are.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, what if I'm like in a really awkward situation with people who are like bigger and tougher than me? What you need to do is like you bring them close, and at the same time as you knock them in the jaw, you kick away their weak foot with your strong foot, and then it's done. Because they're so fucking shocked that somebody fought back that they run away.
I don't know.
And
I
their
don't know
mates
how
run
I
away
come
first.
That's
They don't
also
give
the-
up.
Roses. Nah, in a real fight, that's not gonna cut it.
Also, our
I mean,
system is like set up against
literally
that now.
done it several times.
Yeah.
They've been
It is.
they've been systematically trying to get rid of like defending yourself or defending others
Oh,
for
I can
over
tell
a
you a
decade
story.
now, especially
No.
after that Austin. Oh, no, I can't. The guy that choked the guy on the subway.
Yeah,
that
we
was a
know.
big
Oh
deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I don't know how I come off to looking to people on camera big and mean. I don't know, but if that's what you're getting, it's not so. I'm a small fucker. I'm small. I got itty bitty wrist, tiny bones. I'm a tiny fucker, right? But it never stopped me for one fucking second. Never did. Now I'm older now. I'm closer to 50. I'm 48 now. And I don't get into stuff now. But when I was younger, I was like, I couldn't get enough of it.
Hi, Byron.
Hey, Byron.
But,
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
Hero,
Oh,
Hey.
where's
he's
my
going to be like
fucking-
Bones. He's going to be a forensic anthropologist.
And he said the
That's-
weeping
Like
hero.
Bones.
And he said the weeping hero is an original character he made that will
Yeah.
soon appear publicly.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You know, okay, you know what that means? That means we now all need to race to get that copyright first.
Yes, you have to. Just to be shit.
I will do that.
But yeah, copyright protection, that is such a pain in the ass to deal with because
Oh, yes.
it's bureaucracy.
Well, you can claim prior art, you can mail something to yourself, but
That's
that
what I
doesn't
was
hold up
thinking.
immediately. Then it can be argued in court if you keep that with the original stamp date and all. And of course, there's the actual copywriting something.
And I'm sure there's a way to do it digitally nowadays too.
Well, I don't know about about Europe's copyright laws. I do know that the United States copyright laws is terrible. It's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. My experience in Europe, it wasn't that easy because I wanted to copyright a character I made plus the name, and it wasn't easy at all. Actually, it didn't work.
Well, it actually highlights these corporations. They have thousands, tens of thousands of copyrights that they just sit on. And you might go get some copywritten, and then they find out, oh, this one kind of matches ours, and then they take your entire company away from you. Say you're doing good, right? They'll wipe your ass out because they had something dating 50 years back that they've been sitting on and never used. That's I don't know about other countries, but that's a gigantic issue here in the U.S.
Well,
Yeah,
I know
I think
that
in Austria it's too because the name I made was accepted, but the character I drew was said, nah, that's not the original creation, when it actually was, because I saw with my own eyes what they said it's too close to, and I was like, why would you fucking claim that this doesn't work? Pieces of shit.
Because they have teams of interns at law offices and things like that go through those books, and they pick out any detail that is closely relevant to what you create.
can imagine we're in the age of AI now, so the AI is probably constantly crawling new IPs and going, this one matches this, and knocking it out so quick.
Okay, that's true, but I'm talking about when I was young. This is like 2 decades ago, when I tried to patent a character I made. There was no AI yet. Most of the people didn't even have Steam yet, or Steam was new. It wasn't that kind of time frame, and it still didn't work. Because here's the thing that I want to say about all of this. There are talented people who actually do shit, and then there will be the untalented people. Their only talent is being greedy as fucks, and they will take the most of the money and they will make the rules. And that's what's fucked up with creativity in the first place.
What Byron Acidius says here is correct. Thankfully, the US and the EU both have a conceit referred to as persistent establishment. With that, if you can prove that you've consistently used a character name, etc. So, yeah, that's true. But they have all the money and lawyers and time in the world to bury your ass. That's where they can still get you, no matter what the case is. So, unfortunately.
Well, that's like corporate law. Corporate law is very cutthroat above all other law practice, because that's what they do. They have time and they have the funds to scour.
Phoenix, get out of the fucking floor. That's not appropriate.
Oh, Phoenix!
You
are not a canine. You are not a canine. Knock it off.
He's gonna have to shock you now.
We're gonna have to get the hose again, aren't we?
I was gonna say it's okay. We can still shock him, so it's all good.
Yeah.
What if I put it like this? Phoenix, knock it off. You're turning Valkyria on.
I keep telling you, just shave that beard off and there we go.
No.
Wait. Did he just say shave the beard off?
Yes, that's what I said.
That's what he said.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong. You nasty. You nasty.
We have here in the comment Byron Acidius, and he, in the picture anyway, is smooth shaven.
Yeah, well, I think a man needs to have a beard. Else
Well, that's right. Okay, Lua, explain the military then.
Because the military wants you to look all the same.
Okay, well, there you go. So not every single man can have a beard. Gotcha.
Well,
Thanks.
okay, look, like I've stated on here before, right? If one day I decide to shave, if I decide to clean shave, guess what? I don't give a fuck how it makes you feel. This is not a pussy. You cannot, will not, fuck it.
What the fuck?
If you're trying to say you don't want a cock in your mouth, then I thoroughly agree with you.
Believe that's what he was saying.
Look, my body, my rights.
Yeah.
And your choice.
Yes, yes. See,
I
we
knew
are
that's how I
allies.
got here.
but well, you misunderstood me. I said men should have beards, not must have beards, or everyone has beards. That I never said. I said men should have beards because it fits them. It looks more nice, makes them look like men, not like little boys.
Valkyria is always some sort of female, not exactly female appearing. In other words, a trap.
Well, no, traps are more something else, but no, there's a penis down below.
Depends on your definition of trap, right? Either way, it's a trap. You're like, oh, look at that fine. What the fuck? It's a trap either way.
Well, I think that as long as they say what they are, then it's okay. two people want to get together and one's a trans or whatever, as long as the trans person tells them that they're trans or and stuff like that, then that's fine to consenting adults. It's when they don't say anything and they want to,
Agreed.
pretend that they're female. That's the problem.
Well, that's exactly how I felt about it 10 years ago. But there's so much stuff come out about like blokes pretending to be chicks and like forcing themselves into education spaces and prisons and gyms and changing rooms and bathrooms and all that kind of shit. And that's where that's why everything's gone so hard line, because it's become a means for dangerous people to use to become dangerous. Like when it was just mentally ill people thinking that they need to chop their cock off, then okay, whatever, like poor you and you go be you. But now it's become weaponized, and saying anything against it has become weaponized against.
And there you have it, Valkyria. You're mentally ill, dangerous, and weaponized.
You know what I'm going to say with that? See my cock
he's not
down there. You can suck it.
Trying to stand there and tell us what he's doing.
Well, when I
say you got an issue, here's my penis that goes in your mouth.
You see that elf picture? You see that elf picture? You know what's really going on? Grabbing somebody's head, forcing it down.
Pretty much.
Well, the thing is
boy, there will be
when I said that as long as they're consenting adults, it should be okay. It's really nobody's business. I wasn't talking about the whole weaponization of it all. That went way off.
No. I know you weren't, but
also, what Ellie tried to say is making a trap.
Problem with that is that
hang on, two people talking.
Go on, Lee.
Rhoda, go.
No, you were first. Go, make your point.
Okay, so the problem with that is, where do you draw the line? Like, if this much is okay and this much isn't, where is the line? So you just have to draw the line much further back. So
the line is keep it in the bedroom. That's pretty much what it is.
TQIA plus, fuck off.
Yeah. Well,
it's
the problem is the people who are
anyway.
The problem is with the people who are forcing themselves into the bathrooms and all that. That's not actually people trying to be trans. That's called kink. They're enforcing their sexual needs or pleasure onto others. That's what they're doing.
It's actually predatory. But here's the thing. I think Ellie talked about the actual traps, meaning that the lady boy or a trans woman doesn't tell you, and then the man has a surprise, and that's what she was talking about. And the funny thing is, I actually know a person who got surprised, and he was not happy at all. I mean, if a heterosexual male thinks, "Oh, he got lucky with two nice Asian chicks, and then there will be chicks with dicks," he will not be happy. And that's what she was talking about. Telling it beforehand, you can choose, and it's all okay. But don't say anything and try to hide it and play around, and then then it is a problem. Don't you agree?
Okay.
I mean,
so Lilith, how many men have you trapped?
2.
Lilith.
I'm married now, and I was married once, so 2.
That's not what he was.
The joke had a double meaning, but anyway.
Yeah, I know, and I just twisted it around and said the truth, and now it doesn't matter.
But it's when they want to push that on to everything and everyone. That's when the problem comes in. You know,
Rhoda said it very well. You need to draw a red line, and the red line is if you invade women's spaces and their role in the society. And the really red line that was crossed was there, but no, that wasn't enough. No, you needed to cross the line with the kids, and that's where it was going way too far.
That's where you have people like Blair White. Okay, they're trans.
I like her,
but they speak out against it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
they
I
have
actually
sense
called him her.
to know
Though.
that not every they have.
Well,
sense
look,
enough to
it
know.
doesn't matter.
I like Blair White, but I don't think you should call him her.
So I just want to try something here. I just want to try something here. Slay, smile if you like traps.
Oh, that's wrong.
He's happy with it.
Stuck this way.
That's wrong. He's stuck. He can't help it. He's stuck that way.
No, I forgot the point I was making because that was too good.
Luckily, there's no wall in it. A wall and a hole in front of him as well.
Slay, if you're gonna wear that hat, you really need to respell your name like Santa Slay.
I don't know how to get into the thing to change the name after I'm already in the studio.
Yeah, you can.
He's on Steam Deck. He's new to it. Leave him alone. Leave the cute.
John probably just run like 3 people's channels from a Steam Deck.
Yeah, he's used to it. He's new. That's what I was saying. He streams the first time from a Steam Deck, and you want him to fucking be a wizard like John, who uses it like for everything. He
oh yeah, John
worked
uses
the shit
it
out of it. Yeah. No, I was impressed with it.
In fact, I think he drove it to work once.
I can imagine that.
You know, the thing is, you know, Steam Deck. Everybody knows it's a whole compact computer, but everybody's amazed when it actually gets used as one. Kind of like when I say, "Hey, I'm doing this from a Linux computer," everybody's like, "Oh my God, really?" Or they might show them the interface and they're like, "Oh, that looks ancient," and it's like, "No, motherfucker, this is way more advanced. It's incredibly quicker, snappier, and more customizable." I mean, and it's kind of like they can't really wrap their head around this kind of thing, and I find that odd.
Yeah, I'm like halfway between. I used to be one of them, but I'm learning a lot like the last year and a half. So
yeah,
I mean, I've already got to the point where I know I'm not buying a console next generation. I won't be buying a PS6 or a Switch 2 or fucking anything. I'm going PC next gen. So
I'm definitely thinking of getting a Steam Deck.
The Steam box.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Steam Deck.
Because mainly because when my PC crashes, you know, you kind of like have to go to my old consoles and stuff like that. But if I get a Steam Deck, at least I can play my.
Who the fuck is
Steam,
Elijah?
Steam games.
Don't know. Do you
I'm
know any
offended.
curse words in Greek, Hero?
Malaka.
What?
He says
Malaka.
He says
In
that
Greek,
a lot.
that means asshole.
Oh.
Or shit. Malaka is asshole or shit or something. Yeah, but that's a Greek curse word.
Yeah, I've seen some of those retro handhelds, and they're good. They really are. But myself, I like a Steam Deck because you can do retro, you can do a good many modern games, and you can have it's a whole fucking computer and handheld, and you can hook up a monitor, keyboard, mouse, printer, you know, whatever, right? It's a whole computer, you know. So yeah, but I do understand if you just want something for these retro games, and yeah, if that's all you want, that's great.
Well, I definitely want my Steam Deck mainly for like Total War, Warhammer, you know, that sort of stuff. So because you know I like those type of games, or even like Rogue Trader as well, where I don't have to worry about like first shooter games, which is I can't do on consoles anyway.
I can't play a console anyway because I'm like a monkey trying to do a math problem. All the button combinations confuse the shit out of me.
I've got to ask, what's with Miss Sparkles, because she's highly inconsistent on being able to be contacted or replying back and that kind of thing. Is like you'll see her on, she's online, but she like don't get your messages or don't reply to them. Or like send a group invite, nothing. But I'm like, fuck, what the hell? I got attention span of a goldfish. What's going on here?
Well, I did want to ask Miss Sparkles. I hope, or tell her rather. I hope that your hand surgery goes well when you have it, because I know that was going to be coming up soon. So.
Yeah, that's scary. All the best wishes. The doctor's fucked up once. I hope the second time is the charm. Yeah. Because if it's his third time, I would lose my mind.
It wouldn't do you any good. What are you going to do?
But haven't you already lost your mind before? Already?
Yeah, there was things happening 3 times, so it's gone. It's gone.
So maybe your mind will go back to normal. Ooh.
No, it's kind of funny. There will be a new mind that replaces it, and that will be gone then too. And then it happens again, and then you don't remember who you are, and then there will be that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. I'm living proof. I lost my mind a long time ago, and I quit looking for it. So it's just the way it is.
Is that when you met Noise? Is when you lost your mind?
No, that came after.
Sorry, Noise.
She was a wholly different person when I met her. I introduced her to worlds of shit that she didn't understand.
And I wish I didn't understand it now, but I do, and here I am.
And then you learned even more stuff. I jumped in here.
Ain't that the truth? It's like, oh God, I don't need to know all this.
Yeah, I mean, like, joking aside, like, but a little more than a decade ago, I had a mental breakdown, and my personality changed completely. Like, I used to be like this kind of like management type, believe it or not. I was doing really. I mean, I'm still doing really well with the same company, but I was like kind of more on the corporate ladder, and I had to take some time off and get some like mental help because I just couldn't cope with my fucking life. Not that there was anything wrong with my life; it was just like chemical imbalance in my brain. Yeah, I had a complete and total mental breakdown, largely due to being switched to night shifts. So like, I was like completely fucking spazzed out all the time. But yeah, the person I am now, and the person I was when I was messed up, and the person I was before I was messed up are 3 completely fucking different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And to be honest, I prefer the person I am now, so I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, like, people get fucked up and things change.
Yeah, I think that's a natural process.
I don't know. I'm sure I've had mental breakdowns, but never a complete one.
Yeah, it's no good.
But like 20 years ago and before, I was a substance abuser like a motherfucker, and I was a wholly different person. I was so different than whatever you know of me now. You can ask Elijah about that.
Oh yeah, he was hell on wheels. I'm telling you,
I believe that, of course. The funny thing is, you don't even need to take Elijah as your witness, because I believe you anyway. I mean, I would claim that every person here on the panel and all that are listening, and every person that is actually honest to themselves, will admit that they had some kind of mental breakdown or radical change in their personality over their life because of so many different reasons. For one is maybe overworking, for another is a traumatic event, for someone else is just changing lifestyle. But we do change often drastically, and when you then look back, the person you were before, you don't recognize them anymore. They are not there anymore. They're gone. And you are now what you are. You are what's left. And that's often a good thing. Sometimes it's
evolving.
I was gonna say I've had both, the positive and the negative. I've had the crash out, and I've had the the spiritual awakening thing that usually starts when you start, that kind of like kicks you into recovery. When I actually first decided, I was like, I need to get clean.
Yeah.
Well, not on the same scale that all of you are talking about, but it does remind me of this whole YouTube thing. I come into YouTube, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this for fun. It's a hobby. I'm having a good time. I'm meeting people. We're making connections. Everything's great. We're all enjoying the shit out of it. And then I come to find out, everybody's, not everybody, but a good many people are conniving, backstabbing, and want to use you as a stepping stone. And then like, then talking shit about you. And then it's like, oh fuck, I was looking at this as something entirely different. And here I am, I'm going, this is a silly thing. This is just something we do for fun, right? And people are taking it to this level. What is wrong with them? What is mentally deficient about them?
Well, they take the reality. Sorry, Ellie.
It was the same thing when we was in the writing community too. Remember, we started that as a project, and it was for fun.
Why won't people just leave people the fuck alone, let them do what they want to do, instead of I have to play with their emotions, I have to name call, and I gotta draw a line and take a side, and fuck. I came into this going, hey, it's a little hobby, it's something for fun.
It is the sad thing that you need to recognize here, that actually everyone knows here. It's human nature. You can't escape it. In the reality, it will be so. At your workspace, it will be so. Everywhere you go, need to interact with humans in a larger group, having a social discourse. You will find out very quickly what humans really are, because most choose to be not the good person, not the one that does not backstab you. This is just how humans are. I don't like humans because most of them choose to do something selfish, something wrong, over that what they know is the right thing to do. Because here's the thing. I'm not religious, but I know every time before I do something if it's the right thing to do or not. And even I, myself, many times in my life, chose wrong for selfish reasons, for financial gain, for status, so to speak, societal gain. And most people get stuck in this mindset, and it doesn't matter the space they are in. Being in a writing community, being on YouTube, being in your job, being fucking even in families at times, it's just, that's what's so sickening about humans. They can be so good and such enrichment of your life, but they are the bane of your existence. Nothing fucks you more than another human being. Nothing is more dangerous than another human being.
Yeah, well,
that's the reality of things in my mind. At least.
Of course, I found myself caught up in all this shit that everybody likes to pull, and there I was like, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm out. So, I just quit everything. Right? And it wasn't a big fuck you to everyone. No, it wasn't that. It was like I found myself caught up in something that I never wanted anything to do with it anyway, right? Because other people wanted to manipulate people and play with their emotions, and then it got everybody stirred up and drawing lines and taking sides, and I was like, fuck, I'm right here in the middle of it, and I just the hell, I didn't do any of this. So I withdrew from everything.
Yeah, that's the most sensible thing to do. It's my natural reaction too. if it's getting too stupid in my mind, if I think they are acting too unpredictable and too malicious, I just withdraw from the situation, because I don't want to be forced in the situation that I need to do the same just because they do it. It's the smartest move, Noise. It is.
The thing, Weeping Hero said that there is only one destination. We tend to forget that until life slaps us to remind us, and that is very fucking true.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe not on the exact same line you're speaking of, but in the last 3 or so years, I've had a insane amount of deaths in my family, and I mean it was like more than a dozen, right? I quit counting. It was a fucking lot. And when they first started, if you need something to knock some sense into you and to tell you what's important, that sure as hell will.
Yeah.
Yeah, people always like to forget. We are gonna die. We are gonna die. So why waste your fucking life with such conniving bullshit? I mean, isn't life about making good connections, good friends, having a good time? Because it would be easy if people would be like that, because kind of they are not. And that's why you have all these issues. No matter where you are, where you go, it is really hard to find people who will not fuck you in the ass if you just bend over to pick up something. It's just so stupid. Okay, sorry for this description, but it is really fucking stupid.
Now you're back on the trap subject, aren't you?
I wanted to put in a little joke to light.
Well, we always do go in circles, so
there will be circles, and they always end up in the butt. I don't know why.
Right. When you have these people that you're close with and they die, and I had damn near all of them die on me. At first you're looking for purpose, you're looking for reason, and that's what every essence of your being is pushing you toward. And what you come to find out is there isn't any. There just isn't any. The lesson you come away with is you better live while you have it, because it's later than you think.
Oh yeah. Hero said, "I'm not getting any sleep, am I?"
Look, on here, we can have a whole plan. We're gonna do this. Then we get on here and we hit all these controversial issues, these deep emotional issues, and everything's kind of. I think it spawns from me. I've always been an intense person, and I guess my show ends up being kind of intense.
I think you attract people who are likewise.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing on this fucker here. He's goddamn, he's too much intensity for any of us to handle.
Slay wins. He slays it. He doesn't slay every game. He doesn't also slay everything. He's the slayer. Wait, is your name Buffy?
Oh, he's done it. He's done it.
Yeah, I figured out how to do it.
Take a bath.
Slay.
The cat's been bathing for the past hour.
Well, a job well done. A good work takes time.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
I love it.
Here's a clip for some comedy relief. Just something to laugh at.
Philosophy. Ain't no way, bro. You 16, he's 17. Y'all juniors and seniors in high school, man. Spell it. Ain't no way. We erase the board. We're going to forget about the other stuff. I'm going to give y'all another chance. Spell philosophy.
I can't read it.
Dog.
Faye.
Come on. I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Come on.
It's a fail
Spell philosophy. Yeah. Man. Damn face. Come on. Get out the way. Let me see what y'all spell. Come on. All right. Uh-huh. So that's y'all ain't done. Philosophy. That's y'all final word? Philosophy? Huh? Look at y'all. Man, spell cute, Makai.
Hey, cute.
Spell cute. I'm gonna give you something simple. I ain't even gonna say no cute. That's a fourth grade word, dog. Spell cute. Spell it.
I can't read that.
Dog. Makai. I don't know what school you going to when you graduate. I don't know what you going. Y'all going back in grades, boy. You going back to the 9th, 7th, 5th, 6th. You going backwards. Spell two. It's 3 different ways you can spell two. It's 3 different ways. Spell the first two, Maurice. Spell two. Nick, dog. Y'all serious? Spell the other two, Makai. Spell the other two.
It's just 220. No, 22.
Spell the number two. Spell the number two. Spell the number two. Spell the number two. Get the fuck out the house. Go. Go. Get out. Go, bro. Ain't no way. Philosophy 22, cute. And y'all think y'all spelled this stuff right? Show ass like a man. You go, bro. Just go.
I really hope that's the I hope it's. I mean, putting that online is a bit nasty, but yeah, if that's true, that's where the education system is. That's the generations that will come after. If that's real,
Right.
you should be scared.
Well, you have to look at this. He's wearing a shirt that says "Ye Lives Matter," like YE, which is a reference to two things. Some rap artists, I think.
Yeah.
And to Black Lives Matter, which means it's ghetto culture and activism that are drawing, that are pushing, driving this youth now. Not education, not survival instinct, not any such thing. Just activist stuff and you know, rap gangster kind of culture.
Yeah, be
Well,
violent.
Clearly, the dad is disgusted with them because he's trying. I mean, it seems to me like their dad is pushing for education and betterment and all this kind of stuff, and they can't even spell
Word two.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Everyone knows I write things weird and wrong, but I do it on purpose. There are some words I would actually write wrong because it's not my language, and I will not be perfect. But this is on a level like, if that is real, everyone should be scared.
Okay, Lilith, when you everyone or most of everyone that is has an inner voice. Is your inner voice, what language does it speak in?
Jibba jabba.
Most of the time, I think English. But if there are deep thoughts and when I'm talking to people in real life, the inner voice is still German, of course, because it's my native tongue. But when I'm online, when I'm sitting in front of my PC, it's mostly English. I'm a bit weird with that. When I was in school, my mother told me that the English teacher said, your kid is special because she doesn't just write English, she thinks it. She understands the language. And that's why I play with it, because I use it so long. But I'm not that good at it.
You know, that's what men like to say. They play with it because they've used it so long.
Okay, I walked right in that one.
My argument to men when they're like they're not gay at all is like, really? You play with a dick every goddamn day of your life. You love it, don't you? You love it.
Here's the thing. I do have a bit of an issue with using English too much, because I was visiting my family the last 2 days.
Visiting.
Yeah. I was visiting. Yes.
You can whiz that far?
Yeah, very, very far. Whatever. The thing is, I had a nice talk with my brother. Or we were discussing some things. We were discussed things, and of course we talk German. But here's the thing: often I don't remember a word in German, but I remember it in English, and vice versa. When I'm talking with you in English, I don't remember a word in English, but I would know it in German. It is so mixed up that I at times fuck my own brain. What can I say?
I know that, like, so some of our motorbike trips, like we've been in like fucking 3 countries in the same day with 3 different languages in the same day, like Italy to Switzerland to France. So you got Italian, then German, and then French, and like.
Yeah.
All the while, like the main destination has been Spain, so you got 4 fucking languages in your head, and you're trying to order a pizza in France, which is weird anyway, because like normally you'd order a pizza in Italy, but the lady in France had pizzas on, so we wanted a pizza. And like you end up talking a sentence that that crosses 3 fucking state lines.
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah, for all of you multilingual people, great. I mean, you know, it's incredible that you can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've mentioned before, I've had some Serbian friends, and one of them spoke this very bad broken English, and we would laugh our asses off. But then I was like, yeah, it is funny. It is funny. But if we try to speak their language, they'd be laughing at us like that.
Well, of course.
They could speak their language and French, Italian, German, oh God, I don't know what all, but they could just speak a lot of different languages. In English, they were just learning it. So yeah, we had to constantly tell them, no, you can't say that way. You cannot use that sentence that way in English because it means something entirely different.
Now, here in America, most people are not bilingual, but unless you're like toward California or Texas, where you gotta know some Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because you can travel for days and not leave the country. I mean, you know, I don't know what thousands of miles you've not left the country. You know, hundreds of miles you've not left the state.
And no one faults you for that. And even in the smaller countries of Europe, most of the people only talk 2 languages, and it's mostly the native language and English. If someone speaks 3 languages, that is already rare. And if you go above that, then you actually are kind of gifted with language. I mean, really speak it.
Hey, Danny.
I need to sit up again.
I had learned some old Latin when I was younger. Never complete, you know, but I'd learned some. I've always been interested in learning sign language because sometimes you need to convey something. Well, everybody else hearing you shit talk, or maybe you just need it secret, you know, and that's a good way to.
Oh, my grandma was deaf, so I can do sign language. Well, here's the thing. I forgot a bit of it.
It's weird. When I was a baby, my grandma and her mom used to just speak fluent Italian around me all the time. So I don't know how to like speak or understand it, but because
what are you saying? It's a ragazzo on the pizza.
But because of that, I can read Spanish, like, and understand it from reading it, because they're kind of similar languages.
They're the same root of language, and they have more similarities. The funny thing is, English and German has many similarities, if you believe it or not.
Yeah.
If you're in Louisiana or close to New Orleans, you may also speak French, because I've been to New Orleans and the street signs are in French, and you're going, what the fuck is a what the fuck? You know, I can't even read the shit, right?
You don't want to know.
I can speak quite a bit of French for some reason. but-
Ew! You ate the froggies. We're not friends anymore.
But basically, like in UK schools, especially like in the south,
Yeah, I know. I learned French.
You either learn French or German, like at school. You know it is a subject like English, math, science. You know, and you get given either French or German. And my half of the year was given French.
Interesting. Interesting. We had the
So I know a
choice of-
petit peu.
we had the choice of either French or Latin, and I was as smart
Fucking wish
as
we could
when
have
I
had
was
Latin.
15
That would
years
have been
old.
useful.
Yeah.
No,
But here-
in American schools now, they do have, you can learn different languages. But it's been, 35 years since I've been in school. Also, I went to this itty bitty school, in comparison to other schools, and they didn't support most things, right? It was your bare basics. But I was also going to say in New Orleans, even the street thugs, right? The people's gonna mug you. Even they speak French. It's weird.
I wouldn't know what to do.
I
actually would know what to do. Kick him in the balls because I know they're French and they ate the frogs, so I need to kick them. Whatever they can ask me, how are you doing? Or where's the way to anything? Or give me your wallet. I would kick them anyway because they're French.
the hateful cheese-eating surrender monkeys that covers the French are only from the fucking cities. Like if you go a little bit further south, if you go out into the countryside, they're normal Mediterranean people who happen to speak French.
Yeah, I'm just
And they're
saying.
fucking
I
lovely.
think
Well, that's usually the way it goes.
They're just as nice as like the Spanish and Northern Italians.
I can imagine now with all the India, Hindu people that's populating America, it's just going to be a matter of time before that becomes one of the standard languages.
Yeah.
You see that happening?
I won't do it. No.
No fucking way.
I'll go move off into the mountains by myself first.
Not let's get to the fucking real topics here, but the West
if
really
we
needs to
only
get
had
their
like
shit
3
together.
languages, like English, Spanish, and Japanese, that would do the planet.
Why
We'd be
Spanish?
fine.
Fuck it. I don't want to learn this.
Because
No, the
Spanish,
thing about one interesting thing about Spanish is you have
I don't like
know,
this language either.
you have old style Latin, which is Spanish, but it's quite different. You have
No, Latin
Spanglish,
is
which
Roman.
is it's still the same language. It just has variations.
That's more.
No, it's not. No, I'm
Latin's
sorry,
more,
Noise, I
more
need
in
to
common
correct
with Italian, really.
oh really?
Latin is a
Okay.
dead language. It comes from Rome, and it is a very
No.
ancient language.
Okay,
Hang on.
but what? Okay, sure. But also there's Spanish, and then there's variants of Spanish, and then there's what you might call Spanglish, where you got a lot of
That's true.
American Mexicans that speak very broken Spanish and think they speak it fluently.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
There's a
But
large
never forget
variation.
about the Portuguese. That's also important. That also falls
Well,
in that
to my
category.
understanding, the dialect of Spanish,
Yes, Puerto Rican.
the dialect of Spanish
Johnny.
in Spain is a lot different than the Spanish in Mexico and Puerto Rico and places like that.
Of course. Because they will all develop their own style of the language, but they have the same base. So Noise was very correct there that there are many different kinds of Spanish, but they are still Spanish. But the funny thing is that they will have trouble to communicate with each other, just as
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
with
South
regional
American
dialects.
Spanish and actual Spanish can't understand each other.
Yeah,
Like,
even if
I
it comes
found
from the
that
same
out
root.
when I was trying to learn it, and like all of the information available was like South American Spanish. And then you try and say those words in Spain, and they look at you like you're some fucking dumb motherfucker. Like,
Mhm.
and you end up speaking English, and they're like, "Thank fuck for that."
That's the same as the Canadian French. Sorry.
Try being from
as well.
try being from Alabama and Mississippi and going to Michigan, which is like near 1,000-mile trip, right? And nobody can for those who have the accent, which I don't really have it, but for those who have the accent, the people in the north cannot understand. They can't make out a single word you say.
They can't.
So considering that even in the same language, just regional differences will make you not understand. Imagine the difference in a language from different countries, even if it's the same. Because here's the thing. For example, German, okay? Germany, Switzerland, and Austria speak German. Nobody fucking understands the Switzerland people when they fucking talk like they really do.
No, and the Switzerland people don't fucking understand anyone. I know, because I fucking cut through there to try and take a shortcut into Italy. I should have just fucking gone all the way down through France.
And no one can understand this person because they always got a cock in their mouth.
Oh, that's wrong.
No,
that was not nice.
Like I said, I always put my fingers in them instead.
Oh, not the pee hole. Oh
Yep.
my god. There's no helping you anymore. I'll give up.
Oh, there's a rod. Use the rod in there instead.
Oh,
So,
no.
you know, so
Will
I
that
can
be
get
the,
a used word.
oh my god. You put the heated glass rod up there, don't you?
Who said anything about heated? It's a cold rod. That's what they use.
No, it
Oh.
is.
For those who aren't used to the bullshit that we play here, we say some mean-spirited things, but it is indeed all in fun. If there ever is an issue, it will be addressed and it'll be corrected, and we're all cool with each other, you know. And I gotta pick on the occasional person, right? I can't focus all of my hate on one person.
Yeah. Everyone gets a piece.
Nice. That's not
Everyone
nice.
gets a piece. Okay.
That's not nice.
I've got it.
That explains the face of Slay down there.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I've been feeling a little rough today, so I'm just gonna get some rest for tomorrow.
But Phoenix, you haven't got your piece.
You can keep it.
Okay, Phoenix, have a good one.
Yeah,
Always
good night,
nice
everybody.
to see you.
Good
Catch
seeing
your man, enjoy yourself.
Oh.
If I get this to work.
And he's still here.
Let's watch him. Oh, there it goes. It's gonna be like, let's watch him awkwardly fiddle around with shit. Oh, now we have a shit corner. You know what that means?
Yep.
I'm in a shit corner again. God fucking damn it! God damn it! I'm in the pants. Fuck! I hate the shit corner.
Aw.
But it's fine. It's fine. I'm just making jokes. I'm the only.
So I'm reading this right. In Greece, we have very thick skin. We have same sensitive snowflakes into outcasts. Yeah. I don't know if this is just a stereotype, but they're always like portraying Greeks as these fat, hairy men and this kind of thing.
That's
that's
I
normally
wonder
Greeks
why
and
that
Italians.
Is that true, or I wouldn't
Not
think
really.
it would be true of all of the Greek
No.
people.
No.
Myself, I'm a mutt, but I'm primarily Native American and Irish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, aren't we all mutts, kinda? I mean, I'm a half breed on sight, but if you go down the bloodline, there are many tribes, there are many bloodlines. It is just what it is. I mean, the farther you go, the more you will recognize that there will be mixes. It's rather rare if you can say definitive that I only have this and this bloodline. That's actually kind of rare because most of the time people just fuck around. I mean, seriously.
Well, I mean,
If your ancestors traveled down from the north into the middle of Europe over centuries, there will be many bloodlines.
Mhm.
And
is
that's
true.
a small way. That's a small way.
Hmm.
But what happens if you make a good way, a long way? Here's the thing with the USA. It is really big, but it was at first more homogeneous because there weren't too many different bloodlines coming into the bloodlines that were already there. So there
Wait,
will
so-
be more pure bloodlines, so to
So
speak.
yeah, I've got to respond.
Not
to
even
this. It
close.
says I bet Valkyria is finished. Well, he's finishing something.
Yeah,
cold
there will
blooded, I
always
think.
be some finishes.
No, he's over there in upside down world. You know.
Well, if
my
Valkyria is
ex-missus
in the
is actually
upside
finished.
down world, he needs to tell Vecna to give them children back because, dear God.
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. I watched. And here's the thing. What do you call? They call it Demogorgon, but I call it flower. I have a little
Yeah.
plushie
Well,
of
they,
the baby
well, they
flower.
use
I call
they
it
use
flower.
D&D names because that was the theme they were going on, and it worked out very well for them. They were using
Yes.
classic D&D names for stuff.
I liked that very much. Yes. I enjoyed watching Stranger Things, to be honest. I watched it with my husband. We both like it very much, and we use some terms from the series that they invented, and I was also kind of glad that he got a bit more into the D&D lore and shit like that.
If you like that kind of thing, here's some Stranger Things for you.
I think she's pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
That's the strangest.
And
shit
I don't.
to me.
And here's the thing: I'm one of those that don't mind the food.
But
It's actually pretty funny because you're below me as well.
I've known a lot of gay women and bi women, and you know they're like, yeah, they're that way, but they don't want a woman acting like a man. They want a feminine woman, you know. So I find a lot of people who go both ways, but they most definitely still have the preferences.
I don't
That's-
like
that's-
butch women.
Yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
They just get on my nerves. It's like,
I never was with him. I never was with them. No. I kind of was the butch one because I beat the shit out of them when they fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, but you don't look. I'm pretty sure you don't look like a
No,
butch
no.
woman,
No.
Here's the thing:
These
if
butch
I'm going for
lesbians-
female beauty, there needs to be female beauty, and if I look
These
for a
butch
man, there
lesbians-
needs to be beauty too.
The mass majority of them, they look like very angry 12-year-old boys.
Yeah.
That's so true, and that's just repulsing. And what's up with the short hairs?
And they always think that they're a bigger man than you are, even if they're this itty bitty thing, right? And they're like, I'm more of a man than you. I'll whoop your ass. And like, you want to like swat them away like a fly, but you're like, but I can't do that. And everybody's gonna be, you're beating a woman.
They're like a chubby 12-year-old kid
Yeah,
that
you
you
find
that you
yourself
won't
in
give a
the
snack
nice
pack
bed.
to.
It tries to bully you out of lunch money, and you say nope.
You're more a man than me. Whip it out. Prove it, baby.
Yeah.
Prove it.
I want to see sausage.
Well, I
these
would,
days-
but the
these days they
stream will
can do
get
it.
cut down.
Yeah. These days they'll take the skin off their arm or their leg or something. And they'll roll
Oh,
it up,
that's
making
really
it a big
bad.
fake one, and not just a big fake one, but this insane cartoon retarded size thing hanging, and it's like, God damn it! Do you even know what a man looks like?
Can you imagine being the waiter in like a transgender surgery hospital, and like you have to give someone their first meal when they wake up, and you say like, "Here's your meat and 2 veg."
You were sitting on that one a long time. You were
you know
sitting on
what?
that one a long time for
You know
No,
what?
I
would pay
I
money.
literally just thought of it.
Oh my
I would
god,
pay
that's
money
better.
to watch the waiter serve a transgender
But-
after their surgery
thing
and
is-
watch them tell them that.
The ones who get the skin and fat taken off to make a penis, essentially. It's not just your regular size one or even a fairly big one, but no, it's retarded size. I mean, it's like, let's say that they're gonna hook up with somebody and try to use it. What the fuck kind of hole are they looking for? Because this thing is like crazy, just fucking insane. I've seen the pictures and I'm like, oh, I really didn't want this, but I've seen it. Now what am I gonna do with this memory?
Watch the picture. Why would you do that?
But here's the another issue is like, how does their pants fit? I mean,
Welcome, Kelly Miller.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
We were
But the
talking
thing
about you
is-
earlier,
Hey.
Kelly, and we came to the conclusion that you've been okay.
We
I
just
guess.
came. We just came.
Oh,
That's
good
pretty much
Lord,
it.
I knew he couldn't
Came.
help himself.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I
Well,
knew.
maybe you're that
I
hard up.
knew it. I knew he couldn't help himself. He couldn't help it. He just had to say it.
Yeah.
Well, Noise wasn't saying much. It's just like, so we just came.
Yeah. We came to a conclusion, and
Santa's
that's
trap.
all you need to know. That's all. We came to a conclusion. That's it.
That's ominous. I mean,
Oh my god, today I love you guys very much.
oh God, that's real ominous. It's like we've discussed your situation and leave it at that. Nothing else. You don't tell them nothing else. It's like, oh shit. Well, what? You know.
Okay, now that's a weird update that we didn't really need or want to know, but good for you, I guess. Yeah, good for you.
That's about
Wait,
as bad as
September 6th.
the whole
In
subject
Austria,
of
that is
William
actually
Popcorn.
important date. That's when Nikolaus comes, and Nikolaus is the Austrian original looking version of Santa Claus.
Mhm.
Here's the lore. At the 5th of December, there will be Krampus, and the bad kids, they will get their ass beat, and then they will be collected in the sack, and then they will be punished because they were the bad kids. And the 6th of December, then comes the Nikolaus, and the good kids, they get treats. And the funny thing is, when I look at Santa Claus, he looks exactly like Saint Nicholas from the 6th of December. So taking a big fat shit on the 6th of December, I don't know what to make with that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
confused.
why I told Will to call his like Christmas themed AI booby video Saint Nicholas.
I so appreciate the chat. Really, keep talking. It's great. But it is like some fucking oddballs coming out here, like talking about when the last time you pooped, and hey, some cake. Anybody want some cake? And yeah, I keep up.
Maybe the cake's there to help them.
As
poop.
long as you don't cake your bed, it's all good.
I like Krampus better.
Oh, do you want to know a really funny thing? You would enjoy this, Ellie. I swear to God, you would enjoy this.
Ellen
If you
Biscuit.
are- That's what you enjoy. If you go to the countryside, a Krampus got more prominent, especially in the older days when I was younger. But there it is, where my grandma is. That's in Tyrol. They make their masks, their Krampus mask, out of wood. They carve them really good. They look realistic, really badass, and then they dress up with a fursuit, and they take the chains and they really scare the shit out of you, and they actually hit you. They actually do you harm. They go bonkers.
Okay,
The
let's
locals
take a breath.
get drunk and sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't take a breath on this device.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Midnight Ladybug. Be careful about saying I'd take some cake. That yeah, people gonna take that all kinds of funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where do
I've
you
already got many thoughts with that one.
Where do you
Yeah, and by the way, I wasn't calling anybody here a bitch. It was a fucking smart device.
Yeah. I know.
It
That's
was-
why.
it
What
was-
was it? What activated it? That's the funny thing.
I don't. Little bitch spies. I don't know. I mean, but it's like, the best place to hide is put everything out there. Just put everything out there. I mean, they're trying so hard to figure out what you're doing anyways. Like, what the fuck you think I'm doing? I'm not doing anything dangerous. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, I still didn't buy some Alexa or bullshit or a smartphone, so I'm trackable. There will be reasons for that, but end of the day, everyone can search my browser history or fucking hack my PC and see what I did. There's nothing there that is of worth. So yeah, go ahead. I don't give a shit too. I understand. Oh no, it's silent.
Where
Okay,
to
I
find
got
the
support.
cake.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh. Oh, no.
It's an actual cake.
Oh.
An actual birthday cake.
Oh, for God's sake. See
It's
what
on
you
my-
people have done to my brain.
Yeah. Someone says cake. The last thing I actually think about is actual cake.
Me too. I was going, oh, no.
So, to everyone out there, by the way, I am monetized, whether it be on Rumble, whether it be on YouTube. I am open to super chats, memberships, and all that good stuff. So if you'd like to show your support, it would be appreciated.
Let's fucking go. That's very important. That's very important. It is. If I wasn't a broke shit ass bitch, then I would contribute. People who actually have money should consider. I mean,
well,
for real.
you want to know what you get for that? There.
Oh, that's no.
Hey, the shit corner again. God damn it, keep me off the show. If I
Well,
mean,
you gotta pay to get out of the shit corner, don't you know?
Okay. I know. I will pay. And then I'm never in the shit corner again. I will pay for never be in the shit corner again. I can do that.
So Christmas in the States without Krampus. We mostly have drunk, abusive fathers year round. But that's true on both accounts. Speaking for myself, my parents never partook in any substances. I mean, they were crazy old fashioned and just big no on that. But they were crazy, but they didn't partake in anything. And then a good portion of my family were into paganism, which we knew about Krampus. I don't claim to be that. I claim to be spiritual, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, in general, that's true. In America, they're like, "What the fuck's Krampus?" There was a horror movie named that. That's all I know. And there are a lot of abusive, drunken fathers. There's a good many abusive, drunken mothers too.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing that many people don't understand is always talk about the fathers, how mean and nasty they are. Yeah, never ever will be talked about the mothers, especially the single mothers who are really abusive and hit their children and beat the crap out of them. That is just under the rug. That is a non-issue suddenly. Because here's the funny thing. I mean, I cannot speak for the world. I cannot speak for the USA, but I can speak for Austria. And the funny thing is, children get hit more by their mothers than by their fathers. Way more.
Well, my mother was easily the abusive one, but if my father would have hit me, it would probably fucking killed me because his arms are as big as round as I am.
And that's why he didn't hit you. Because you were a weak child, and if he did, you would be smushed. and that's why
There
he
was
did.
a couple times that I got to be a teenager and got a real fucking attitude, and I tried to jump him, and I was a dumbass because he just with open hand sent me flying.
Yeah, but your father is kind of Goliath. He has some strength to him. And I wasn't talking about my experience because both of my parents never hit me or whatsoever. But I know the statistics, and I know people around me. I know the stories of my parents and other family members, stuff like that. And in end of the day, women, the mothers, often hit their children way harder and often in a regular manner than the fathers. It's just when the father hits you, you're really messed up, and yeah, it will hurt more because of the physical strength, but the regularity of the thing, and the mean things are the thing that really I couldn't comprehend is you will get hit for no reasons at times just because the bitch just lost her mind and takes it out on her own kids. That is a reality you need to accept, especially if you go back a bit in time, or even today. It is. Here's the thing. I'm not someone who says that men and women are different. Are not different. They are, and women are less stress resistant and more emotional. So if a mother gets overwhelmed and their kids piss them off, oh, she will use violence. Believe me, she will.
Well,
It's
that
just a
shows.
fact of life.
Yeah, I mean, even in
Hey,
the animal
welcome,
kingdom.
Lover Dose Inc.
Hey.
Which the Inc. part always kind of throws me off. Inc. Incorporated.
Incorporated, yeah.
Lover Dose Incorporated. I'm not sure what to make of that. But he's like, yeah, that's why my mom always used weapons. Mine use weapons now and then. But I'm not going to delve into that all that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always go to dark. People that are my friends say I'm like a black hole. I'm like a void, always dragging the conversation into a dark place. I'm sorry for that. I actually really do this. That is one of my faults in social settings, that I always drag the conversation to dark places and real things. I'm sorry for that.
Okay, so
and you can tell me to
that's
shut up.
interesting. That's an interesting take. Kelly Miller says that's true. I was just correlating the crazy male Krampus figure to dad and acting insane. I have to learn how to stop taking shit dark.
Well, we do that on our own.
Yeah, we do that all by ourselves. So, but you know
That can go
yeah,
so.
that is an interesting take. The psychological correlation that is imposed from Krampus to father figure or father role.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he
I don't-
punishes
I don't
you.
think I don't think it was necessarily designed that way, because the two figures in question is Santa Claus and Krampus, both males.
Well,
But
it's
I can
just
see
like-
I can see how you could make that leap. I could see that.
It's
No,
two
no.
sides of the coin. It's two sides of the personality. The loving, giving person side of the personality, and then the darker side.
I
That's
mean,
what it is.
correct me if I'm wrong, but when she said this, the correlation I see is the authority of the father figure, and the punishment you get when you misbehave. Krampus
Well, yeah.
comes when you misbehave, and your dad punishes you when you misbehave.
Uh,
But making the correlation between drunken and Krampus doesn't really work. But I understand it anyway.
There are different versions and different stories of Krampus, but the most general one is he's there to punish the bad kids. So Krampus is not necessarily a bad figure, historically speaking.
Yeah, that there was even this American Dad episode where you have this funny thing, this twist on lore that Santa is the evil one and Krampus is the good one. Because but think about it. If you are a bad kid and if you mess up, if you take the wrong choices, if you misbehave, and Krampus comes and punishes you for that, it tries to make you better, while Santa would spoil you. But that's bullshit. End of the day, because Nikolaus gives you when you were good.
How did we get
and-
back on Christmas again?
I don't know, because Christmas is not long away.
Well, I
Also,
think we can all
there is
agree on one thing.
sleigh
Yeah,
every
sorry,
game.
maybe my fault.
There's a cute Santa in the middle of it.
Well,
Next
There
Thursday,
is
we just
no
go round
help
and round in
for
circles.
me. I'm cornered
all
by
agree.
Christmas. I'm not in the
we
shit
can all agree
corner.
on we can all agree on one thing. Santa Claus is a fat bitch.
Oh yeah, and his sack is so fat because he only comes
Okay, his
once a
sack
year.
is so fat. Okay.
Yeah, it's so fat because he only comes once a year. He has the fattest sack ever.
That's why he needs to empty it down the chimney.
Well, you know, Santa Claus.
Well,
Santa Claus is really a bad character because he's making all of those elves work for nothing, making all the toys. He doesn't pay them anything. They have no union wages or anything.
And then there's the fucking reindeer.
Oh, they got abused.
Yeah.
They always say Rudolph had a red nose.
We were actually
No.
offering reindeer steaks.
I never had reindeer. They're rare.
I mean, reindeer are just deer. It was just fucking venison.
No, it's not.
But
Reindeer
because of
are
Christmas, we were calling them reindeer steaks, and we got in trouble for it. They were
no,
reindeer
no,
steaks.
no.
Yeah.
Reindeer are not normal deer. There are a cousin breed of deer. They're of course related, but they're not the same animal. Reindeer are only in certain spaces in the world, and they have a bit of different DNA and shit. It's like when you say, yeah, my monitor lizard and my gecko are the same. What the fuck? They're both lizards, but no, they're not the both. They have different antlers, they have different meat, they have different builds and different behaviors. Their fur even changes.
I'll tell you the
Well,
difference
okay, we
between
still
a
got in
deer and a
trouble for messing
reindeer. Santa fucks one and doesn't fuck the other.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
He said the difference between deer and reindeer is that Santa fucks one and not the other. It was a really good one.
Voice.
I always suspected that Rudolph didn't have a red nose. He had a red glowing butthole.
Yeah, as far as the lore goes, in America, the lore is not well known. So I think if we were to hear it from anyone of what the blanket lore is, it would be someone who grew up with it. And the only one here, I believe, I'm taking it, that would probably be Lilith.
Oh, lore about what now? Exactly.
The blanket lore of Krampus.
Oh, the blank lore again. We have the Berchtenlauf and Krampus. It's just a thing, and the lore is he's the demon who punishes the kids that misbehave, and he is demon-like. But yeah, what is the lore here? He punishes you to be better, so he is actually a good demon.
I'm gonna have to get in touch with Krampus.
Okay, so Santa isn't Western lore. The oldest.
No,
example
we
now-
don't. We don't have Santa. That's the thing. Here, in
Well,
Europe,
the oldest example I'm familiar with is the Russian example. But some of you may know better than me. But it was in other countries long before it was in America.
Here's the thing: it's got all very convoluted. What we are celebrating now and having now is just a mishmash of many cultures and religions that were swept up by Christianity, the Catholics, in the time, and it was all meshed together. I mean, think about it. Christmas is actually the Yule festival from the Northerners, from the Vikings. and certain traditions are
Yeah,
from there. And then
when the Romans were trying to take over, they wanted to control people by controlling the festival. So they actually made Christmas when their winter festival was.
Okay, but to get more to the core of this, it all existed long before America or Christianity. The Christians, early Christians, adopted over pagan holidays in their own name to get converts.
Yes, of course. Before even the famous Jesus Christ was born, people in the northern hemisphere, which are called Vikings or called themselves Vikings because the others called them Northerners, they were celebrating the Yule festival for I don't know how long, but very long before there was even a fucking Chibis. But we now celebrating Christmas. And here's the thing that maybe will be interesting to you, because I'm from Austria. We don't have Santa Claus, because when we celebrate Christmas, there comes the Christkind, which means Chibis comes because it's Chibis' birthday. Okay, we don't have Santa bringing the presents. It's the angels from Chibis bringing the presents. That's what I always say.
The other thing is, like with regards to the dates, is that since Jesus' birth and undeath, if you like, the months have been changed as well. There used to be 10 months. That's why the last month is called December. 2 months have been added in since then. So the actual timing is not accurate. I mean, I do believe in Jesus, but Christmas Day, it's not accurate. A, because the months have changed, and B, because the Romans decided to put it on the festivals that were already going on to make it take.
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember Romans took. Oh, sorry, Ro. No, it's go.
No.
What I was gonna say is not really related, but I was gonna say the way Lilith is always going Jeebus. When I want to hear, you hear a lot of people go Jesus Christ a lot, right? Christ.
Well, another interesting thing is when it was said that Jesus Christ was born, the shepherds were out in the fields watching over their sheep and stuff, and Jesus was born in a barn. And if it was any kind of winter, they couldn't have done that because they would have gotten too cold and stuff. So the date that they set aside for his birthday is wrong because it should have been in the warmer.
It is kind of it's June or July. What I researched is he was born in summer, not in this in winter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is what I know.
I'm saying this as a person who believes in him. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah,
okay. One thing you got to remember, okay, not every single country has the same seasons at the same time.
That's okay. That's
because you got to remember Australia right now is in summer. Well, America and other places in winter.
Yeah, rub it in our faces.
The Middle East, right? I mean, maybe this predates the Christ time, but there's talk out there about there was a time when the poles were reversed and that side of the world was in ice and snow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back at that time. The reason why I know this is because my pastor was a very intelligent person, a very educated person, and they said that back at that time, the weather and things like that in that area was a lot like we have in North America now. So a lot of the snow and stuff still fell in the mountains and stuff like that. Well, when they had the shepherds would take their sheep, they would take their sheep up into the mountains at night to be safer. Because when you're out on the open plain, more predators can hunt the sheep better. So they'd take them up into the mountains for protection, from various things. And he said that it would be a lot of snow coming on into the months of winter and stuff like that. And he said, judging from the description in the Bible, that it had to have been warmer when they were out watching over their sheep at night.
Hey, to the Weeping Hero, I'm glad you came. Hopefully you'll subscribe and like and all that good stuff. And hopefully you'll come back every time. We only do this like twice a week, and different people are here on those 2 different days. Hopefully you'll come back and watch next time.
Yeah.
Good luck tomorrow.
Nice having you.
Oh yeah, and good luck,
mate.
Yeah, that was good to meet you. I'm very glad to meet you. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
I hope you do well. Thanks for coming.
Wait a second. Did I meet him already?
Yeah, you guys talk in my chat and my game.
I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. Oh God.
Because you're drunk.
Yeah. What?
I'm always drunk. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
That's the point. That's the point. You're always drunk. We don't remember people.
It's a skill, not an issue.
Surprised you know where your head is at half the time as well.
Yeah, I'm always concerned. Is my whiskey glass full? Oh yeah, there's something in there. Okay, we can go.
Show me
Yeah.
the way
He went something in there.
Oh, don't ask why. Oh,
Somebody ought to
don't
water
ask
her
why.
whiskey
But anyway,
down.
what Alicia
Hey,
was
if
saying
you water
about
my
the,
whiskey, I will
the ma-
kick
ma-
you in the
magnetic
fucking.
poles,
Mm.
like,
You won't know I
have
did
heard
it.
that before. That
Oh,
magnetic
I would.
poles
I
don't
would know.
stretch.
Hang on. Rhoda's trying to talk.
Yeah.
Rhoda.
What Alicia was saying just now, I have heard before, like from like actual scientists who I'm friends with, is the magnetic poles can just fucking switch for no apparent reason, and we don't know why, but it does happen. So
it's happening.
yeah, and apparently it has happened like 20 plus times in like recordable history, or like find out.
Isn't
of
it got
all
something to do
scientific
with the
history.
sun as well?
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
The reason why I think that changes because, like over in Australia, for me itself, I've never actually had a proper summer for quite some time. We're actually getting colder and colder over here. So we've got, the summer would be like, say, 3 days, and then it'll be cold, and then it'll be like a day of summer.
So,
Yeah, well, where me and Elijah
by
are at,
cold in Australia, you mean
we'll-
SPF 30, yeah?
we'll
It'll be
get
like,
some,
sorry, go, nice.
we'll get some wacko shit like it's freezing for the beginning part of the day, and then it's burning up for the next few hours, and then it's raining and then snowing all in one fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Rhoda,
Yeah.
so temperature normally for a summer for where I am, it's like 30 plus. That's our summer. And then it'll go to like, say, maximum we've actually hit is a 50. So that's about what 120 or 130 is our
Yeah,
maximum.
we get that here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but at the moment, we will get something like 30s or maybe 40s, and then it'll go down to like, say, 25 or 20.
Did you
Type of
just
stuff.
say
If
50?
we actually
Did
have
you just-
sunlight, the
No.
BBC
I
showed
need.
the
I
weather
need. I
in
need.
red.
Oh. I need to seriously ask you. You have 50 degrees Celsius at max in fucking Australia. 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've had that's recorded as the highest temperature, but that's been like only once or twice. Like you'll probably get up to like 40, 48 or 49.
Damn, that's so bad.
If you mean like 120 Fahrenheit, we get that really often
Yeah.
here. Like this is not
Yeah,
a rare
so-
occurrence. It happens a fucking lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit on the USA or anything, but your weather is weird. You have
No,
like
yeah.
all the things.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it could be burning up, and then an hour later it could be hailing or snowing or whatever.
Yeah, and then
Sleeting.
there will be
Weird.
this mega storms, and there will be tornadoes. Because we really need those because they are so
Yeah.
much fun.
And
And then there
in the
will be
West,
hurricanes.
if
Oh my
if you're in
god.
the West, there will be earthquakes.
Yeah.
Oh
Earthquake.
yeah. There will be the earthquakes too, the heavy ones. Yes. You have fun there with the weather and the fucking natural situation. Damn, it was brutal. I'm so glad I'm in the middle of Europe where it's kind of safe. What is the worst thing you can encounter? Kind of a blizzard when you're stupid enough fucking being in the mountains when the storm gets loose. That's the most dangerous thing. Oh, so bad. Now we are so protected. We are such little itty bitty babies when it comes to weather compared to the rest of the world. Will of the Fans, he lives in the Philippines. There was a typhoon. Oh, that's scary fucking shit too. Oh my god, I was so concerned for him.
Yeah, I get those over
It
here.
was fucking scary. That's just fucking scary.
No, the South in America is known for its tornadoes. We have tornadoes most of the year around, and people lose their places like all the fucking time. It was actually a couple years before one of my brothers died. He had the tornadoes just came through, and he had a coworker that didn't come in, and he went to check on him, and he found him dead in his bed where a tree had came in his house and crushed him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Tree squished him.
Okay, I forgot one thing. There will be the mud thingies. Earth slides, they're called.
Oh,
Those-
mudslides.
Yeah, they're killing much peoples here. And there will be, of course, the river floods, but they are just making property damage. So yeah, it compared to other places, we're kind of really safe when it comes to the force of nature. Mm.
Well, that's good.
They're just not safe against Lilith.
I'm not the force of nature.
Yes, you are. You just don't know it.
Hey, look, there's another moment of comedy relief.
Hello? Yeah, how can I help you? Hello? Yeah, how can I help you? Is it Chinese restaurant? Yeah, how can I help you? Yeah. What? Yeah. What can I order? How can I help you? What do you mean? It's Chinese restaurant. How can I help you, baby? You want to order or no? What you mean? What's up? It's Chinese restaurant. I don't call you. You call me. No, I don't call you. No, I don't call you.
And then
Spirited, but it was shitty. Oh my god. I'm sorry, my head hurts a bit now.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
It's actually a good idea.
Our conversation here goes to dark places and intense places and controversial places, so it's good to have a funny clip now and then.
Oh, that was a good one. The funny thing is, I mean, I don't know about you, but here's the thing: when I'm too happy and laugh too much, my brain stings. It's like I'm punished for being happy.
And your brain what? Stings?
It stings. It stings. Yes, I
thought you said like
I feel a
stinks
bit
or
of-
something.
yeah, it stinks all the time. That's nothing new. No, it actually do sting. I still feel pain in my head for laughing at this because I found it actually funny. It's a weird
Okay,
condition.
well, let me just say, see a doctor.
Fuck the doctors. You can't trust them.
No, don't fuck them. You got to give them money. Well, they might be free, but you don't gotta fuck them. Just go see them, and they'll look at you and they'll tell you stuff. They might give you medicine, but don't fuck them.
Nah, you can't trust the medicine. You can't trust the doctors. It's bullshit.
No, you can't. You can't. But now and then, they're right. A lot of times they're wrong. A lot of times they will fuck you over. That's why you got to do your own research too. but sometimes they help you.
No, I had this issue with the stinging pains in my head since I was, I don't know, 14, when laughing too hard, and I'm still alive, so why the fuck would I see it? Oh, Charlie, it's close. Charlie Nuclear, hi.
Typically, little things like that end up becoming big things.
Yeah, but who wants to live
Okay,
forever?
so we have a request for the snatch.
There will be snatching.
If anyone absolutely doesn't want to see it, you're gonna have to donate or something. I don't know, something.
You have 10 seconds.
If you want to stop, the snatch, speak now or forever hold your peace in your hand. This motherfucker is permanently amused.
I think his mouth actually got a little bit bigger.
Lockjaw. That's what's happening.
Oh
Lockjaw.
no! You better go.
Yeah,
to
the
the
snatch
yeah,
and it got
Slade.
bigger.
Yeah, Slade, how'd you come about this lockjaw?
Not by any
Stepped
means
on
that
the
you're
nail.
thinking of.
He did not
Stepped
get
on the
introduced
nail.
by a fooder whatsoever.
Well,
Okay, so fair
There's
warning.
silence,
I've
then it's
given
snatch.
I've given fair warning.
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it is better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been.
Okay. So somebody's like gonna have to gift a membership or like super chat or else you get the snatch again.
Else it gets the hulls again. That was yesterday. Else it gets
Soak
the
the
snatch
chin.
again. No, it's fine. Killing me. Else it gets the snatch again.
that's the stuff of nightmares. I wish I had never found that thing.
Put the lotion in the basket, or else it gets the snatch again. I'm not good at impressions. I'm sorry. I have a shit voice.
Oh, you're fine, Liz. Nah, ordered.
I was a bit
Oh, yeah.
distracted rolling a smoke.
A fuda is when they have both or it's a
Yeah,
woman except
it's
they have a
technically-
humongous thing.
It's actually food is actually really called futanari. So
Yeah.
it's the word for the Japanese anime for hermaphrodite.
Oh.
Okay, so it's when they have both.
Very accurate.
Yeah, that's when they technically have both.
Okay.
The same.
I would hope
Watching hentai
I would hope
movies.
there's not a real snatch as such out there in the world. But this is an exaggerated concept of a woman who has been put herself out there so much that it has went through changes.
I'm pretty sure they've probably been in Fallout too much as well, getting all that radiation soaked into them.
Yeah, that's when Charlie Nuclear likes it. And
Yeah, he
I
loves
like-
the feral ghouls. He's like,
Yeah.
give me those feral ghouls.
Yeah, I loved the Fallout games, and I don't know why, but okay, I know why, but I really
They're
like
good.
body horror movies. I really do, and so of course I like the body horror, so to
Yeah.
speak, in Fallout games and stuff like that. What radiation can do to bodies and stuff like that.
The snatch is actually just a CGI weird thing, right? But it is symbolically a snatch, as in a woman who like you really wouldn't want.
Mm-mm. Yeah, well, there's a real thing to that. If you misuse it and give it to everyone, it will change. I'm pretty sure of that.
You're making it sound like he actually can like pull it out and like hand it
No.
to someone else.
No, I can't. But I know the stories, and I know the people, and they're not happy with that. Here's the thing: at a certain point, every woman regrets when she was S word, W word, whatever. They don't. They will at some point regret.
No.
They will not regret it.
No,
Well
they-
done. You're
That's actually
kind
what you
of
should have
right.
done to that reporter.
Yeah. That's why the clip is so legendary. I love it.
Yeah, so I made it. I made it for mine in the list show over on my channel. But I just,
It's a very good one. It's very good.
you know, let's share it. Let's share it.
Nice work as well on it as well. So
Ew.
you know you can actually get that in New Vegas.
There are mods. There are mods for this. Yes.
No, it's not mods. You can there's a mission where when you actually get close to New Vegas, there's another little town near
Yeah,
it that
on the
someone
left.
wants to hire escorts, and one of them is a female feral ghoul.
Yeah.
that you can get.
No. The mission is in the city, in the southeast city, in the lower casinos before you get really into.
It was somewhere
Yeah,
around there,
and you
sorry.
can and you can bring a ghoul, a cowboy guy, and I think a sex robot.
A robot. Yep,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
actually- and with the robot, when you actually start it up, you can actually test drive it first if you want.
Well, you know,
I
the
remember.
thing is I didn't realize this show was all about all of your kinks.
No.
Well, number one is no, it won't.
Oh, that was just gaming knowledge. That was gaming knowledge. Hidden as kinks.
Dolphin. No, just no.
Okay, listen. I have gaming knowledge, but none of it involves any of that.
Yeah, you played the wrong games then, I guess. No, Fallout New Vegas was actually standing out in the Fallout Empire or series, whatever you want to call it, because it was made by Obsidian, and they took a bit of a different approach to it. That's why it kind of stands out. And playing it for the fucking first 3 times or so, it actually really stands out. And there are many things to find out and enjoy, and some are really weird.
Here's a clip just to kind of go with the conversation.
Hey boy, drop them pants. Got one dirty dance. Don't use your polite face. Get down to my taste. Eat my crack from the back. Lick it deeper, don't hold back. I want you lower on your knees. Come on, baby, say please. Bent over, skirt up high. Spread my thighs on mine. Don't waste no time, babe. Eat that treat. Behave, eat my crack from the back. Lick it deep.
And to
The
ruin
first
it
is
all, there
still
was
my
only
favorite.
2 of them that you could tell that they weren't fooders. Only 2. The rest you couldn't tell. Like,
There were
First
new
was still my
boobers. There were new boobers. It changed. There were more boobers. And there were new ones.
More boobas.
there were bigger ones
Oh,
as well.
fucking do it again.
But they were
You
also
put Lilith in awe,
big.
boys.
They're also big.
So many boobas. So many boobas.
But look, but after the conversations they've been having, this is a more appropriate.
I
clip.
need at least 2 blow jobs every day. One before work and one when I come home.
I need to have sex whenever I say, and once again before that, I need to be blown.
That male gorilla's like, I'm going to the house. I'm not even going to bother with
Yeah,
you.
it's so funny. She really wants it, and he's like, nope.
Well, now we know where twerking come from.
Yeah.
Oh, we already knew.
That's what I thought when I first saw
Hey,
that
look,
clip.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'm a fucking weirdo, but I never liked someone twerking. I
think
mean, they can do attractive things, but that is not amongst the attractive things they can do.
I wouldn't do that. I bet I can't even do that. I think I would like the skinny bitch in the end of the video or something, but it wouldn't.
Well, we
cross
wouldn't
my
know,
mind to do
even
this.
if you did it.
Yeah, like I would ever show that. That's the thing.
Oh, but you're doing it right now, aren't you?
No, I was refilling my whiskey glass, but whatever. I can twerk on my fucking chair. No, I won't.
Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why.
So Elijah's over there. Like,
She ain't finna lick nothing over here, so I don't care if she is a lesbian. That's her business.
Yep, that's our business. I don't.
and then we have Valkyria over there like this.
Oh, you fucking.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
God.
She's
We have my little
scared.
boy toys.
She scares me.
She should.
The shit earnestness in your voice though was just fucking hilarious.
This is also Valkyria's clip.
No, I'm really worried. I put on my girlfriend's underwear this morning. I've still got them on. I like it. I really like it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with cross-dressing sometimes.
Well, you know what I think? I mean, in all
Stockings feel
seriousness,
good.
I think they need to make men's clothing more comfortable.
No, I mean every time.
No, Ellie, you got it all wrong. The female panties are the ones that are uncomfortable. I wear most of the
I was
time
about to say,
men's
every
underwear
time-
because it's
Hang
more
on, Lilith.
comfortable.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Every time I'd have a woman, they'd be still in my underwear talking about how it was comfortable, and they're like, "Bitch, quit stealing my fucking clothes."
Yeah, that's what I was
So
trying to
your
say.
drawers.
No, I mean it. I mean it. There are those boxes for the man that are snug. They're not hanging, but they're snug on your body. They are so comfortable. Compared
Well, I wouldn't
to
know. I go
my normal
commando
panties.
when I'm at home.
I mean the normal panties. They're not that comfortable. They are really comfortable. Ellie,
You're gay.
I am not about to wear. No, no. I'm
no.
sorry.
There are those. I don't know what's them called.
I've never worn panties, but just by looking at them, I can tell you any day of the week I'd rather have men's underwear.
That's what I'm telling you. They are just for looking sexy and stuff, but they are not.
Yeah, they really don't hold anything, probably, at all.
I mean, they always get in your ass crack. They get in the front crack too. Fuck that shit. No.
You're not meant to
those
be
ones-
pulling your panties all
Can't
the way up.
believe we're having this conversation.
I'm sorry.
Shut
You
the
meant to
fuck up!
Okay. I'm quiet.
Really do a show if
I'm
I-
already in the shit.
that we're having this conversation.
We're gonna spend 30 minutes talking about underwear.
No.
That's kind of
Yeah,
it's
that
not
that note clip that's Rhoda's clip there.
Yeah, a very well done one. but it needs
It
not to
fucking
be
took-
overused.
It fucking took me a lot longer than it should have as well.
Yeah, good work needs time.
Well, that's
But
like
yeah,
the
I'm glad
lady
you like it.
bought
I
one
really
of the
am.
Puppies, one of the puppies that I had, she wanted to put little sweaters and stuff like that on him, and I said, "No, you can't do that. He likes to go naked. No, you can't do that. He won't allow it. He wants to go naked, just not naked, naked. There's a difference, you know. There is a big
In the Southerners, right? They don't say naked. They go
I said
naked.
naked. Yes, I love this. I learned this in I think it was a Family Guy episode. No, it was American Dad episode where Bush Jr. was visiting the house and then he undressed and he said, "I want to be naked," and I was like, "Naked?" And since then, I think it's really a good word. It is so much more fun than naked. I even write it the most time instead of naked. I read naked because it's just sounding so much more fun.
Sometimes I want.
But we have a request for a clip, but hey, Charlie Nuclear, at some point you're gonna have to like get a fucking membership or something.
You've lost your mind. You've lost your goddamn mind, Charlie.
See that?
Damn, that was good.
See how he had his board and everything with the string around it and all that stuff. That's me on the holidays when I'm cooking. And everybody says I've lost my fucking mind. But that's how I have it planned out. I have it all wrote down and everything's planned out. And if it doesn't go like it should, I lose my goddamn mind. It's just because it's like weeks of planning. So yeah, I can understand.
Well, actually, I have a third clip befitting Valkyria.
Yeah, the only problem is mine's not bent like that.
Yeah, I always thought to
Is it
myself,
like
what's
opposite
with up
way?
with the bland sausage? Seriously, there's something wrong
It
there.
reminds me of the Gonzo character.
Yeah, yeah, his nose.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
And it goes quiet.
I'm here. I'm just doing stuff that you might enjoy shortly.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. You know.
What are you doing?
Well, we can see Slay's going to be enjoying it.
Is it safe to see? I'm just teasing.
Well, I've played it on my stream. I'm just trying to convert the file so that I can share it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, look. In the meantime, I'm gonna get into an article here. I found it interesting anyway.
Cool.
Okay, now students are being triggered by Harry Potter.
Oh.
Okay.
What did Harry Potter do to him?
J.K. Rowling's children's fantasy has slapped it with a content warning for its supposedly outdated attitudes. So, I got a little bit highlighted here.
Like if you got a dick, then you're a boy, and if you got a fanny, you're a girl.
So, Glasgow has issued trigger warnings for a host of popular children's books, most notably Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the first in J.K. Rowling's 7-book installment. Students of the university's British children's literature course have been warned that it explores outdated attitudes, abuse, and language. So, let's see. A spokesperson for the university said its content advisories, the phrase trigger warning, is itself now deemed, you guess it, triggering. So you can't say trigger warning to them anymore. That's triggering. If you say trigger warning.
God.
I would hate to be a goddamn teacher. I would probably lose my shit.
Well, the thing is they're all going to keep going until they have to go around and just grunt to people because they can't talk anymore. They can't say anything because they'll get in trouble. That's what it boils down to.
listen, Harry Potter is an issue for them now. It's a fucking children's book, a little children's book. What the fuck? What is not triggering? And even the word triggering is triggering them. What does not trigger these motherfuckers?
I feel sorry.
They're
for
triggered. They're triggered by a fart. They're triggered by their own image in the mirror. They're triggered by the word trigger, so it will be triggered. It's ridiculous. And here's the very most Big Brother. Hi. There will be bets. Here's the most annoying thing of all. I considered when I was a kid. My parents asked me, "What would you want to be when you are grown up as a profession? What's the job you want?" I said, "A teacher," and they were actually proud. But when I got older, I realized that is one of the worst professions to have.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Damn.
Because the thing is you have to adhere to the
because it's rotten.
Administration and all they want you to do, and you can't really teach them how you want to teach them. And then you got to deal with all the parents and stuff. No, thank you. Just put me in a lab somewhere, just give me my mushrooms so I can do my experiments and everything like that, and I'll be happy. Yeah.
Right. This does contain a word that you're not supposed to use, but I don't think it counts because it's in a song, so it should be all right.
A word? Fair enough.
It's perfect, say the best in town. Sizzling in the pan, they never let you down. Juicy, savory, packed with flavor, oh so fine. Grab a plate of faggots, it's dinner time.
Is it stuck?
It's meatballs and fucking mashed potatoes that looks like a fucking bloomed onion. I don't know what to do with this. I mean, I can eat it, but
It's where the word comes from. That was before Paul's bundles of sticks.
oh, there will be
literally
bundles of sticks.
Like
Yes,
it's an
yes.
offal-based pork meatball. It's basically like a mini haggis.
Yeah.
Ew.
I listened to that now. I just heard. I was like, well, I don't think I caught a fucking word in it.
That's true. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's how I get away with that F word that you're not allowed to use. I know you can say fuck all the times you want, but
there are people triggered by Harry Potter. Why? Is this because of J.K. Rowling? Still, I would imagine it stems from that. But also these people, I don't know. They left their tampons up there too long. I don't know what's going on. They're triggered by the word triggered. Triggered is a trigger word for them now.
Yeah, they are evolving. They are like Pokemons. You catch a piece of shit Pokemon, you evolve it, and it's even more triggered than evolve it, and it's triggered by being triggered, and and we end up with a piece of shit human garbage that isn't even functional in any way whatsoever because words hurt more than knives or violence. I wonder what would happen if they were exposed to real violence or real fucking things. I mean, they find so many things to fucking cry about, be upset about, and actually be damaged by without fucking having any damage in their lives.
So yeah, there's a page on that very thing. 90% of college kids thinks words can be violence. Words can be. How the fuck is that? Men can't be women, and 90% of college kids thinks by saying that is actual violence. 9 out of 10, they think you're committing actual violence. How about somebody show them some actual violence? No, I'm not telling you to go do it, but I'm saying hypothetically, what if somebody actually showed them some real violence so they would maybe understand what the motherfucking difference is?
Yeah, That's so ridiculous. I'm so disappointed that this shit is going so fast. I mean, what would they do? That's what I'm asking myself. I mean, everyone here on the panel and everyone who has a sense of reality knows what actual violence is. No one here will be feeling violence from words. You will feel at times insulted, maybe you would be insulted. Maybe you will feel a bit sad. What would they do if you punch them in the face as hard as you can?
Well,
what
we're
happens?
we're in an age where people grow up with their phones and their tablets and their consoles, and they barely interact, you know, and they don't know what violence is. And I think that's the issue, is they're so far removed from reality that they're like, they hear words that they don't like and go, oh, that hurts me, that's violence.
I mean, how about go out? Sorry, Rhoda, go ahead.
No, not disagree. I'm inclined to agree quite strongly. I think obviously in Minecraft, a lot of people just need to have a good slap. Do you know, like, oh, he did this, she did this, blah blah blah. Like, do you know what they would have done in my day? I'm only fucking 40, you know. So like 20, 25, 30 years ago, do you know what they would have done? Oh, he said this, she said this, he said this. Like, they would have literally put us in the headmaster's office and physically banged our heads together.
Yeah.
Now, shut up and go and do
where I'm from, when I was a kid, when a lot of times when you're in school and the teacher or the coach or whoever it may be, they see you fighting. Okay, this happened a lot. A lot of times the two students, they'd stop fighting and they'd go, no, finish it. They would tell you to finish the fight. They don't want to see
kind
one
of had
whoop
that
the
as
other's
well.
ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I remember.
I had one when I was hanging around with the geeks because I was interested in computers, and like, but I was like, kind of, I could hang with anyone, but I'd chosen a side because I was interested in the topic. So blah blah blah. But the actual like school bully decided that he was going to punch my mate in the stomach who had asthma, and he did, and he smacked him in the stomach, and right on cue, dude had an asthma attack, and instead of helping him, I saw red and I went for the guy who was much bigger than me, like shorter but much like much more muscly, and I beat the living fucking shit out of him right in front of a teacher. And I happened to be top of that teacher's French class at the time, and she pretended she didn't see anything.
Yeah, I remember this too. I mean, I was not fighting, but I saw also a what is called a justified fight where the teachers didn't intervene. They just let it play out because they wanted to see a lesson learned.
I remember when I was in school, there was this kid, and I don't know why, but it was a real asshole to everybody, but especially kids that with disabilities. And this kid was picking on this one little girl, and she couldn't verbally get out. She was deaf, and she could talk, she could speak some, but she couldn't get the sound out really well, and she had to sign and stuff like that. And this bully picked on her relentlessly. So what happened was he threw her down some stairs, and she cracked her head. And what happened was a bunch of the other kids tore that kid up in front of teachers, and they just turned around and walked the other way and let them handle it. They didn't.
I mean, what do you do? Like I mean, teachers at that age of kid, teachers are probably like late 20s, early 30s at most, and they're just looking at that and thinking like, do you know what? You're right. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that.
What Charlie
That was good
says
pictures.
here,
Though.
says violence from family is the worst. It's got love mixed in with the hate, multi-emotional damage. Now, I come from
That's
a
true.
big family, and all my siblings were significantly older than me. So I was the punching bag, right? It taught me to fight good at a young age, to the point when I got older, they were all scared of me. But I can't say there was a lot of love involved, honestly. Believe me, you'd have to know them to understand what I'm telling you. But I digress. Yeah, I'm absolutely not bullshitting when I say back in my time, in my area, the way I grew up is the teachers they'd tell you to finish the fight. I mean, your parents, if you lost the fight, they'd whoop your ass too and send you back to the fight.
That's very good. That's how you become strong. That's how you survive. That's how you get skills. We didn't had this kind of teachings. As I said, teachers would not interfere when justice fights are done. About the violence in family, at least in my family, it was kind of a love-hate relation, and I was the violent one. I need to admit. But yeah, it's complicated. But what I'm trying to say in all of this is this newer generations, when they talk about words of violence, I want to really smack them so hard as I can in the face so they understand what violence is.
The old saying is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. What the fuck ever happened to that?
Yeah, that's so true. That's so fucking true. I mean, I was catching snakes. I grew up being bit by snakes on almost a daily basis. I once fucking stirred a wasp nest, and I got 36 stings, and I passed out from the venom. There's actual pain, there's actual knowledge, and then there is this bullshit they are making up because they never were in danger at the first place in any way. I mean, they're making shit up.
I've been through that hornet's nest. I'd gotten into one, and I had over 100 stings on me, and my parents, they didn't take me to the doctor. Like, my mother wanted to. My father was like, "No, it'll be okay," which he thought I was indestructible. It took 2 weeks for all the swelling to go down, but I couldn't talk right because they had gotten my mouth and stung me behind my lips, up my nose. My eyes were swollen shut. I looked like the Elephant Man, and it took 2 weeks for the swelling to go down. And ever since then, I had an allergy to any insect, like, hornet or wasp or bee.
Here's the funny thing. I was really lucky when I stirred the hornet's nest, because for some reason I was wearing leggings in a dark blue, and they only stung me in my upper thighs. One got me at the pussy, many stabbed me in the butt, but it was only in that
fat pussy.
Yeah, it got swollen a bit, of course. But here's the thing. I made it home, and I passed out at home after telling my mother, and she panicked. And stuff like that, but we didn't go to the hospital because I woke up and everything was fine. I didn't have much swelling because I'm not allergic whatsoever, but having it in the face, that's fucking scary. I got lucky because they only were attracted to the leggings I had, and they were only from my hips to my knees. For some reason, they only sting me there. And I was running fast, and so I only got 33 stings or something. But yeah, hornet's nests would be way worse, because my mother told me a story that her sister stirred up a hornet's nest, and she almost died. And she was not allergic, because hornets are just bigger, and they are mean, and they are fucking hurt anyway, and you will swell up. She looked like fucking Quasimodo.
I didn't have an allergy till after that happened. At another point in my childhood, I was sleeping by a wall, and apparently there was a spider's nest in it because I woke up, spiders all over me, and they had stung me all over my face and up my nose and in my lips, and it wasn't near as bad as the hornet attack, but it was very similar. But I didn't get a spider allergy after that, but I did from the hornets. I did get
there's so many different toxins in the animals. That's a very, very interesting factor in all of it. I'm not too good on the chemical components of it all, but first of all, spiders bite, not sting. But yeah, they have very different toxins, and it depends on the spider. And some are not that bad.
Bite, sting. Some of them use their mouth, others use their ass. What the fuck ever.
No spider will ever.
The spiders.
No, spiders bite. And the wasp and bees and the hornets.
Yes.
So
we are all aware of this.
I'm sorry.
Not every little thing needs to be corrected. It was just.
I'm sorry.
You understood it. We all understood.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
Alchemy is right
all right,
about
sir.
the red and black wasps. They're way worse than the other ones.
Yeah.
Especially the red
we all
ones.
jumped on the whole correcting what you said shit. We would be in an endless loop of correcting each other.
I'm sorry. I apologize officially to do this.
Wonder if we have the red or black wasp in Australia. We normally have everything else that's dangerous around here.
you have very weird.
Well, you got everything there. I mean, you got stuff that just if you look at it wrong, you're dead. So
Yeah, Australia actually does have much of the worst things. I mean, there will be many dangerous things in other places, but the concentration of the most nasty, venomous, and dangerous animals is actually in Australia, and I always wonder why. Because it is really the proportion doesn't match. There is a disproportion, because there's really nasty things there, like whereas no one else in the world is as nasty animals as in fucking Australia. This is very fascinating to me to a certain degree.
Well,
Because
Maybe they knew
like
that,
is
and that's
what?
why they dropped the prisoners
Scientists.
there in the first place.
Ooh, hey,
yeah,
that's
probably
actually a
so.
good
I mean, I
theory.
wouldn't be surprised because it's to me, it's like it seems that it's a very unforgiving territory. It's a very unforgiving climate.
It actually is.
everything
It
like that.
actually is. If you look at Australia, only on the east coast, where there is some vegetation and livability, are the main cities and stuff. But if you go inwards, there is only desert and it's unlivable. I mean, this continent is like populated a fifth or sixth of the size. The rest is uninhabitable in the first place, and furthermore, there are animals that are deadly beyond belief. And if you think you can go in the water, yeah, guess again. Fucking Würfelquallen, fucking wasps, jellies. No, no.
But,
The blue ringed octopus and
there's
all that shit.
there's that part of the world where if you try to piss in the lake, a little fish will swim up there and then go into it.
Oh yeah, that's in South America.
Yeah, that's in the Amazonas rivers and stuff like that. They are very prominent there. I heard about this.
I
That
wonder if they'll
shit's
swim
real.
up a woman's piss stream like that.
It could.
I bet it could.
It could.
I mean, if it could swim up a man's pee.
The urethra in women and men are the same size. But here's the thing. Here's the thing why it doesn't happen. If you piss in the river, the lake, or the pool, most of the time you need to pack out. There's maybe the difference. If you understand what I mean. If I have a panty over my hole, there will not be fishes swimming in there. If you pack
Oh.
it out, it can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. I had to think for a second. What the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, no, I think
Go back to
that's
panty
it.
talks again.
Yeah, I like panties.
No, Lily,
Sorry, no.
The young girls who want to make life with pussy. Your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your
That man's
I'm
got
scared.
issues. I don't know.
I'm so scared.
That man's got issues. Just he needs to go to some therapy or something. I mean, he's got to do
Okay,
something.
okay.
Go get drunk or something.
Here's a little clip that tell you a little bit about the food quality in America. Anyway, I can't speak for other places, but this man in this clip, he lets us in on something that's been happening lately as they're letting more immigrants in, or I don't know if they're still letting more in, but they're definitely becoming more prominent.
Somalians in Minnesota were at a major manufacturing food plant, and they were defecating in this plant. You heard that right. There's a whistleblower coming out right now and exposing what's going on. The FDA and ICE need to start raiding and doing random checks in all of these plants in Minnesota. We're talking companies like Land O'Lakes, General Mills, Coca-Cola, stuff that's going all over the United States. There's a
Law
whistleblower who
enforcement
came
officers
out.
are checking
I'll show
that
you a
you're
quick
following
clip.
the law.
Go do some research, watch his full
What
statement.
next?
This is terrifying, guys. This is a problem in America. If it's happening in Minnesota, where else do you think it could be happening?
Seen that my former home state of Minnesota is currently in the news due to Trump and the Somalian issue. I worked in a major food production facility that supplies the United States and Canada with food. I watched as they brought Somalians in, and they began to urinate and defecate wherever they please within this food production facility plant. We had to put up signs explaining how to use the bathroom correctly, but yet it was never corrected. I seen as grown men wash their genitals within the sinks, made homemade bidets from the garbage in the break rooms, and then brought in a roach infestation to the plant. Once again, I will tell you this is a major food production facility and cannot shut down for anything.
Oh God. Well, that explains some things. That
And that's
explains
all.
why nearly all Americans have stomach issues and all that kind of stuff.
And the problem is that people keep on voting in the same people that allows this to keep on happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
Import the
speak
third
about
world,
this
be
or
the
not?
third world.
Do what, Rhoda?
Import the third world, be the third world.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Here's the thing that I want to say. I went to school, and I had a friend, and I meet him when I was out of the school, and I asked him many things. We talked, and at some point he brought up, yeah, he works at a factory bakery that makes bread. And he said he was learning there. He was in his learning years. It's like he wasn't even done with his education for the job. And he said he and his friends find it very funny to take a fat dump in the dough, in the big dough machine. So here's the thing. When even normal people at times go escalate and doing that shit, what do you think do people with an average IQ of 68 from a country that hates you, that wants to conquer you, will do? They do that as a mission, not as just a joke.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what at times you will be fed because of human, so to speak, error.
I got another video clip of an example of the food quality. Now, I haven't really paid attention whether this has anything to do with immigrants, but it's telling all the same.
Y'all crazy, bro.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding?
I've worked in fast food joints. You know I'm a qualified chef. I've worked in fast food joints, and
Food on the floor
I
is not
thought
allowed.
I thought shit was disgusting, but we never left fucking food on the floor.
Gordon Ramsay will rip your balls off.
Oh, y'all crazy. What you want to do? Nothing, man. I know you don't. Okay. I know you don't. Sir, what y'all showing people this?
Fuck yeah! If I did that in college, I would still be in detention.
But the other thing is they shouldn't not just be going off at them. They should be going off the people who hide them as well.
That's
absolutely,
that's so true.
absolutely, yes.
Thank you, Val, for bringing this up. The real issue
Completely
in the
correct.
end of the day is that the greedy corporations and the people are in charge are actually using the cheap labor and these pieces of shit to cut costs instead of hiring people that are qualified and doing a good job.
In the town I'm in, and this was decades ago, they would have, you know, a sauce, like kind of like a spaghetti sauce kind of, and they would make it up and they would put it in a bucket, and then they use their arm to stir it. They put the whole arm in it and stir it. And I know that because I knew people that worked there. And one day, you know, somebody was like, you know, getting their breakfast food from there and bit into a Band-Aid. But the point is, when you go out and eat fast food, there's all kinds of nasty shit going down all the time.
Can I tell you a story? I was liking fast food, and Austria has way more harder regulations than the USA. I'm assuming, at least, because Europe is that way. But here's the thing: I like to eat fast food. But then where was this day where I was going to Burger King and I just had a nice meal. I thought so. But yeah, I got food poisoning, and I found out just by accident that the people who work there, because someone knows them that work there, that they are messing with the food on purpose, and they are doing nasty shit like jizzing it and shit like that. And here's the thing with the service industry. I don't trust them one bit. I really don't like to eat out if I don't know those people and can determine that they are not pieces of shit.
The problem is, it's not safe to eat out anymore, but it's not safe to get your food from a grocery store and make it yourself anymore. I've got another clip, but I'll tell you, it is about 3 minutes long. But this one is also very telling and will make you think twice before eating damn near anything.
Coca-Cola, Kraft, PepsiCo, General Mills, and Nestle. Their products include Oreos, Cola, Doritos, mac and cheese, Cheerios, and Sour Patch Kids. The city's lawsuit argues that these companies knew they were selling food that made people sick, but sold it anyway. As a result, San Francisco says it had to pick up the tab by treating illnesses it says are caused by eating all that ultra-processed food. Vani Hari is a best-selling author and food activist. She joins me now. Vani, great to have you. So San Francisco's mayor, Daniel Lurie, said today, families deserve to know what's in their food. We are not going to let our residents be misled about the products in our grocery stores. This is what you've been saying.
You know, this isn't just a lawsuit, it's a reckoning. The ultra-processed food industry is finally being held accountable for feeding disease and not nutrition. These companies didn't just sell products, they sold sickness, and the city of San Francisco is suing them for it. For years, our movement has been shining a light on these exact tactics the lawsuit describes. Engineering cravings, chemicals nobody asked for, and marketing aimed straight at our kids. We've pushed for transparency, we've pushed for safer ingredients, and I've taken the heat for it specifically. But now we're seeing a major city finally put all of this into a legal complaint, and the tide is turning. Big Food's old playbook isn't working anymore.
Yeah, it's striking how much the lawsuit claims that these food companies are following Big Tobacco's playbook, that they are, engineering and designing these ultra-processed foods to be addictive. They're also marketing these foods to kids with Tony the Tiger, and we've got Fred Flintstone, Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All these characters that are mass marketed. These are all things Big Tobacco did by marketing cigarettes like Virginia Slims to women and lying to people and making it addictive.
You know, this is a very spiritual movement. This is for humanity. I don't know how we can stand a chance against this type of manipulation when a company like PepsiCo has a robot that mimics human taste buds. The fact that Cheetos are engineered to melt away and have this thing called vanishing caloric density when a food dissolves quickly so the brain doesn't register the calories, so you keep reaching for more. And how Doritos are laced with MSG that's given to rats in obesity studies to make them fat and create flavors that don't exist in nature. The chemicals they create intensify in the brain, and our brains aren't built for that level of flavor overload. The powder that they put on snack food, so it's meant to stick to your fingers, so that dust increases consumption with each lick and each repeat into your mouth. The fact that cereals are marketed to kids to stay crunchy in milk longer to increase the satisfaction hit, to make bright colors look more flavorful than they are, because processed food without them would look dull and gray and nobody would eat them. The fact that emulsifiers and thickeners and sweeteners are combined
you
in yogurt
convinced
and ice
me.
creams to hit your dopamine levels.
And is there only one word that is not the truth? Just one. That's the total truth. They feed us shit. They want us dead. They want us crippled. I don't want us controlled, devised. I don't know who they are actually in the background, but
Well,
there is something really
know-
bad going on for a long time.
You know what's worse is you can make your own garden, even though you know I won't be enough to feed you. But the thing is, it's hard as hell to get seeds that aren't GMO'd, genetically modified.
Well, okay, yeah.
And the wildlife out there is more sickened than it's ever been.
That's why I posted a song that I did. It's not for playing here, but you should listen to it, because here's the thing. Even if you have your own garden, your soil is bought, the water is rent, and it's also already for the asshole. It is really almost impossible to eat healthy anymore, to eat natural anymore. It is really hard to do this. It's almost an impossible task at this point of life. It is sickening if you think about it. I'm why do you think I'm crashing out so much? I see these things for a long time. There are so many issues from every side. Be it social, political, be it just nature or nurture, be it just food, societies or what. Big Shirley! Wait, I need to make my own.
Not at the door. She's not at the door, Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
Big Shirley! There will be Big Shirley! Oh, she made it. Oh. No.
Okay,
no,
so
no. I like
so,
you. Your love of bread.
So it would seem that Valkyria must leave us.
Oh,
Yes.
hi, Valkyria.
Yeah, my father needs some help, so I need to go help him out.
Okay. Have a good
So
one.
cheers for
Always
inviting
bye.
me. Have fun, everyone. Make sure all you watching subscribe to all these wonderful individuals, especially Sai down there with his mouth open.
You took advantage.
Always. Anyway, guys, catch you, enjoy, and talk to you next time.
See you, Val.
Bye. Yeah, real life always comes first. Of course it does. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm going the dark way, but yeah, everything is shit, and it is more shit than most people even realize. It's they are poisoning us on purpose, because why? Why? Think a second. Why? Why would they poison you with food?
Well, it's
Where's
got a lot
control?
to do with capitalism. I mean, there might be this global agenda. There could very well be. There probably is. But I would think more so than that is capitalism. The cheapest that they can feed us stuff that they can get away with feeding us, the cheaper they're going to go with it.
Yeah, and here's the turn side that most people don't realize. They make, oh no, the black one, oh, it's too cute. Hi, hi.
That's
Oh,
this
it's such,
is wicked.
hi, Wicked.
You beat me too much. You got to get down. Ugh.
But what I wanted to say is, not only do they feed you cheap and make you sick on purpose, that is capitalism on a double whammy, because you will get sick. What do you need to do when you get sick? Oh, you get to now fucking go to the doctors. Oh, okay, and the medicational system. Oh, you pay out the ass for that one too, even more so. So, yeah, the food industry and the pharma industry, they are playing together for the ultimate profit. If anyone doesn't see that, I can't help them anymore. I'm sorry. I don't understand if that isn't obvious to anyone. They make you sick, so you pay out the ass to be healed. They make you sick in the first place, and then you give you the heal. But they don't really give you the heal in the first place. They will pay you every step of the bill and will make it as much as expensive and more expensive even in the first place to get fucking ill in the first place. I mean, they feed you shit, and that's it. I don't know. You need to listen to my song.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing
know.
is about all this is sick people are profitable.
Yes, very much so, especially in the
You know, the
USA.
problem is our society is so heavily controlled by money, and of course by by nature capitalism. I'm not saying, well, we got to get rid of capitalism. I'm not saying anything like that.
No,
but
no.
it is most definitely gotten out of control, like so far out of control.
Here's the thing about every system. Some are less working, some are more working, but none of them are perfect. All have their advantages and disadvantages. And capitalism, it has some good sides to it, but it has dark shadow sides too. It is not a perfect system whatsoever. It's just the best system we got at the moment, which kind of tells me how pathetic humans really are.
That is something that Trump did. He loosened food regulations. He most definitely did, and it most definitely had a bad effect, and we're seeing the backlash from it. And I know there's a lot of Trump lovers come here, but good or bad, I'm gonna speak my mind on it, and that's something really fucking bad and dangerous that he did.
Yes, definitely.
Well, each president, some do good things and they do some bad stuff, and Trump's no different. He's tried to do some good stuff, but he's also had some weird ideas about a lot of things too. So
Yeah, I'm
there
not.
you
I'm
have
not.
it.
I'm. I mean, here's the thing. Okay, yeah. I'm a foreigner, blah blah blah. But here's the thing. Many things Trump did, I actually was in agreement of, and thought, okay, we need to push in this direction. But first of all, I never liked him personally. I never would be a mega movement kind of guy. Fuck all of this. No. I'm not supporting either side. It's just who's doing more sensible things. And here's the funny thing. He did some things I was agreeing with, but end of the day, I'm not a mega supporter or a Trump supporter in any way. It's just he makes me laugh at times, and he did some things that needed to be done, but he did many things that should not be done at the same pace. And on a personal level,
speaking of Trump, I do have another article that I want to fit in here. So a little bit of reading accompanying it. Trump is signing a directive NSPM 7 It is a declaration of civil war against the American people, and it could be construed as such, but we'll get into it. Who could be placed on the FBI watch list? Now, there's a long list here, but I've got a few things highlighted. Conduct that may constitute domestic terrorism under internal definitions. The problem with that is that could be applied. That's a very loose definition. It could be applied to virtually anyone.
Too loose.
Any activity linked to incidents from the past 5 years that match MIMO indicators. National Security Presidential Memorandum 7 is a directive signed by Trump that sets out the broad criteria for identifying domestic extremist threats inside the United States. Pam Bondi just ordered the FBI to compile a list of American extremists and to establish a bounty fund to reward tipsters per DOJ memo. So here's what was leaked. So there's a few pages here, but this was in the leaked information. So some of it I'm like, okay, but others I'm kind of like, this could be applied to anyone in the worst possible ways. Anybody that that doesn't anybody that adheres to racial gender ideology. So all the LGBTQ blah 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 could be terrorists now. Anti-Americanism, that could mean anything. That could really mean anything. Anti-capitalism, well, that anti-Christianity. So
Okay, yeah, that's actually shit. That's fucking dangerous as fuck. Oh my god.
Okay.
Those loose terms. Shit. Okay. That's no good at all. I mean,
Even the first one. I was gonna
Yeah.
say even the first one on the list. If you like the song "Fuck the Police," oh, there you go. You're on the FBI watch list now.
Yeah, that's not good. No, that's way too harsh. See, I
Well, I
understand.
thought having this is even before Trump, but I thought they made protests illegal a long time ago.
Yes, they're citing the assassination of Charlie Kirk as the reason for doing this. Of course, I mean, yeah, do something, but this is fucking ridiculous. And
That is too much.
I
That is
would
too
be
much.
a terrorist for saying that I'm a terrorist all of a sudden. It's just like that.
No.
I think, yeah, you're right. Something should be done about that. What happened to Mr. Kirk? But this is like taking a tank through Georgia. I mean, this is just overkill to me.
No. Here's the real issue. And please listen to me very carefully. This is the pendulum swinging too much. Many people were hoping that this election would bring back things to reality because the pendulum was in the communist corner too much, and now it was swinging back. People were happy, but now it's swinging back too far right, and this now is concerning.
When Charlie Kirk was assassinated, everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And some people were like, "They're like, why do you care about that? Why don't you care about all those kids that got shot in schools?" And I'm like, "You're missing the point." Why I was like, "Oh fuck!" When he got shot is this very reason. What I'm showing now, because the extreme backlash is gonna come from it. It's gonna be ridiculous. And I'm like, everybody's focusing on all the wrong things here. You don't see what this set off? This set off some bad shit, probably for the whole fucking world, but in particular for Americans. And that's what I kept trying to point out to the people. It's like, oh, it's not like, oh, I love Charlie Kirk or whatever, right? It's not like, oh, I didn't care about other deaths. It's the backlash I saw coming. And I've said this multiple times, but the problem is not much anyone else has. And this is the result. This is the result of that. This is exactly what I was telling everyone.
Yeah,
Well, the
it's
thing
getting
is
scary.
they couldn't see what was to come from that horrible event because that gave the powers that be the okay to do this, and they're going. This is
Yeah.
the tip of the iceberg. They're going to do a lot more than this.
Oh,
Why?
Ellie, you are so
Because-
right. You are
Because they're
so
sick
right.
and tired. They're sick and tired of all this bullshit that we all have to put up with.
Well, yeah,
And-
everybody was going on about Charlie Kirk and his Christian blah 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 and how they were for it and or whatever, right? I'm like, okay, great, okay, if you agree, you agree. If you liked it, you liked it, but you're missing the big point. And
Yeah.
this is the big point.
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
The backlash that was going to be on its way,
Thank
and
you,
now it's
thank
here.
you. You see things in the bigger picture. This was the excuse the other side needed to be radicalized. What is the same thing, and we want either of this. We don't want the pendulum on the fucking far left, and we don't want it on the fucking far right. And now it swings actually into what people like to call fascist country, but it's starting to get there, because with those loose terms, you can enact whatever
Anything,
you
basically.
want on the population.
Want anyone you want. Yeah.
Yes, and
Oh,
that is
yeah.
too far. We wanted to go back into the middle, where it's sensible, where it always is. In everything in your life, you need the golden middle, where you
So
can
what-
act for the situation in any way, but you need to stay in the middle. And
So
people
what,
needs to
so Alfred's
understand this
saying here,
finally.
what happened
He's
to Charlie
smart.
Kirk was horrid. I didn't even like him, but he didn't deserve that. It was brutal.
Sure.
Some things I could kind of go, yeah, I see it, and some things was like, yeah, the man's a little nuts. It was kind of, a little bit of both, and I'm looking at his intentions. Well, his intentions were good, but either way, yeah, he didn't deserve that. But what I was more than anything focused on is like, do you realize what this is gonna bring? Do you realize what this is going to cause? And no one else seemed to want to talk about that. I was on a bunch of shows and they were blah, 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 Christian, Kirk, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
No one wants to go
You're
deep.
missing what's going to happen, what's going to come of this.
Yeah. No
Well,
one
the
wants
thing
to go
is
deep.
when he got shot and he died and everything, it was different. It felt different. I don't know if
Thank you.
anybody
Thank you.
else felt it, but to me it was like the death knell. Basically, it was like, okay, the hammer has dropped. Get
Yes,
ready for
it
the
did.
bullshit coming.
That's
So-
why I was so upset. I knew that now the shit is getting real, because
Mhm.
here's the thing. The people who are called on the right and Republican and conservative and stuff like that, they were all well behaved, because that's the way they are acting most of the time, except of course the far right. But doing this, now you gave a very big count of the population an excuse to act like the lunatics they need to endure for years or decade to do the same, and now they take advantage of this. So it will fucking end up the same, just on the other spectrum, because it is the same.
Okay, this basically says you could be placed on the FBI watch list. There was a few years ago a leak of what makes you be eligible for the FBI watch list, and it was basically everybody's already on it. But this, okay, so in the end, they might not take you in for terrorism, but they're going to mark you down as, hey, this one's probably a terrorist. It opens it up legally for them to do what the fuck ever to who the fuck ever.
Well, the issue too is it's not just going to be the United States, because everybody knows that once the United States does something, it kind of sends a wave throughout the other countries, and they're going to follow suit.
Okay. Imagine you store accuses you of stealing something, and then they're being assholes about you forgot the receipt or whatever, right? So you're gonna go to court, and then they're gonna be like, oh, and we've looked into this person, and they said some un-American things. Now you're a terrorist.
Well, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me. I've said for a long time that the radical left is going to keep on and keep on pushing and keep on until the pendulum swings too far in the other direction, and it's going to be bad for a lot of people when they could have used some common sense in the first place and said, okay, we're not going to do this anymore. This is stupid. This is way too far. And now people are mad, they're pissed off, and they're not going to take it anymore.
Well,
And
I'll tell you what's more unfortunate is how many that are now gonna be like, yes, this is what we need. Yes, more of this, more of this, more of this, never realizing it's gonna hit them too.
No, never realizing that they push it to the place it will stay the same. Because the far right and the far left, as Al Alchemy said so eloquently, it's the fucking coin from both times.
radicalization on
Sorry,
either
Noise, did
front-
I cut you off? I'm so sorry, did I? I thought you were finished talking.
the radical left, the radicalization of anything is a dangerous thing.
And it
Because
comes to
people
the same
lose-
place.
Yeah, people lose all their sense when it comes to that stuff. They lose their fucking minds. It's like they can't think anymore. They're just out for blood, and they don't care what, how, whenever. They're just sick of the shit, and they don't care who tells them what to do, as long as they say what they want to hear, and they'll follow it. A lot of people, they don't think because they're that mad.
We know things are bad. Worse than bad. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. Right, I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. We know things.
Allie, you reminded me of that when you
I
said
forgot what that
good, man.
was
That's good, man.
from.
From
Slay
Network.
up for election. No, here's the real thing. What I learned in my short time of being alive is all of things are in the golden middle. There, if you stray too far left or right or whatever you want to call it, when you get radicalized, you give up your free thinking, you give up your soul, you give up anything that you are, what actually should matter. The natural life that humans should have is so long gone because we fuck ourselves harder than anything else can. And that is what really took the piss out of me, that made me insane, is that humans have the capability of living together, being kind to each other, supporting each other, being actually valuable to each other, and then we live in a world where you just get fucked, okay? Fucked. And so many sorry, I'm sorry. I can't say fuck.
No, my camera's died again.
But think about it. Think about it.
His camera just fucked him.
Oh.
Yeah, don't stick it in your butt then. It's not belong in the butt.
It's like that.
Sorry,
it's kinda
sorry,
like what
Rhoda.
you were talking about, Lilith. It kind of reminded me of that line from Harry Potter, strange enough, when they were talking about Voldemort. Said something to the effect of, yes, he is capable of doing many great and wondrous things. And then they turned around and said, and he did very horrible things, but they were great and
Well-
wonderful just the same. Well, that's people for you.
Well, here's the thing, in America, we have been free to think and feel, even if it's anti-American, as long as we don't act on it. Like an actionable offense. This will make it to so where you cannot
will
think
be
and
Europe.
feel as you want anymore. It's got to be pro-America, pro-capitalism, and so on.
Yeah, it would be forced, and it would be wrong. I don't understand why humans are like this. I mean, we are talking here the modern politics, what is going on in Europe or the USA or
Right.
other places of the world, but this bullshit is going on for too long. I don't know
Well-
what's wrong with humans. I really don't
There's
understand.
a part of me that says, oh, you want to take all the LGBTQ blah 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 groups and be like, you're terrorists now. I'm like, fuck yeah. You can be a gay weirdo all the fuck you want, but I don't need to have it thrown in everything like, oh, gay flags, go gay pride, gay parades, get in your face, and you better say you support it. Fuck you, fuck that, right?
Fix
So
that.
part of me is going, fuck yeah, make them terrorists. But I don't know. There's another little part of me is like, I don't know. Is that too much, too far?
Yeah, it is definitely too far. I think there should be regulations about this. There shouldn't be any pride parades. They can have a pride day, okay? A pride day. I'm okay with that. And furthermore, there should be strict regulations of interaction with children, because that shit has nothing to do with children. They will find out when they are adults. So yeah, that's my solution to that issue.
I
But
think-
declaring them terrorists would be way too much.
Well, I think a defining factor in this whole thing is they are now using their pride groups in forms of violence and death. And
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, like they're writing it on bullets, whatever, right? But so I don't know. Maybe you say it's a terrorist act if you use a pride group is involved. Maybe I don't know. I mean, I think it needs to be fine tuned in the least.
The issue is
I
that the
miss the days.
LGBTQ
Hey, welcome Anime
community-
Night.
Oh, thank you for
I
showing
miss
by.
the days when what two consenting adults did in the privacy of their own home was nobody's business. And they
Mhm.
didn't want it to be anybody's business.
Yes.
As long as they didn't mess with kids or animals or whatever, it was nobody's business. And they
Yeah, that
wanted
was
it
the
that
good
way.
days. That was the good days.
Those
I
were
think
good days.
I think that's how it should to be. No religion oversight or no other things. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but don't push it on anyone. What's private is private, and no one should care. I think it is very wrong to go after people who are different in private, which was in the early days before all this pride bullshit even started. They actually were prosecuted, and when someone found out, they were harmed and killed.
Oh,
Where rightfully so, this movement started. But same with feminism. If a movement starts from the right place, here's the thing with progressivism: they never stop. They reach their goal, but then they overstep. And if you reach your goal, what can you do after your goal? Well, you build a piece of shit. That's what you're gonna do. You
Yeah,
will
exactly.
destroy what you
People
fucking
call it, they
achieved in
want
the first place.
superiority for
You
their
will
own.
destroy it. Sorry, Rhoda. Go ahead.
What, Rhoda? What'd you say, Rhoda?
I said exactly. None of them want equality. They want superiority for their own, and like dress it up as equality.
Yeah, that's something that I really
And
find
any-
offensive.
And any word against it, and then you're a fascist. You're say it the safe way, a Yahtzee.
No. Welcome. Okay. Can I speak true here? Welcome to reality. Okay. You actually managed. Okay. I'm speaking for in this case. For the LGBT. You managed that people accept you and don't kill you, even if you are just living your life. Okay. That was the goal. You achieved it. Everyone is good with that. And now you are pushing against the majority of people that you are superior. You want to eradicate nature. You want to eradicate heterosexual relations that produce children. Now suddenly women and men are the issue, and that is the enemy, and you need to overtake everything, and every single movie and series needs to have gay and trans people in it. Are you fucking insane? Do you know what percentage of the fucking population you really are, even if it's pushed and manipulated?
So yeah, there are absolutely infiltrators. But also what happens is somebody sees this going on and like, we can make money based on their pride movements. The next thing you know, this small group of very vocal pride group, movement is backed by a multi-million-dollar company. And then people's like, oh, we better pay attention, so you get a small group of very loud people, but then a company's making money off of that pride and that pride movement, and to grow that pride movement. And now you're not just facing a bunch of angry lesbians, but you're facing a multi-million-dollar company. And that's happened over and over and over again. It's also happening in Black Lives Matter. And I'm not saying nothing bad about black people. I'm saying that movement in itself is owned by a Jewish man. There's an issue there.
What Alchemy said was correct. Even if a movement is noble in its conception, its inevitability corrupted by infiltrators. It happens to them all.
Yeah, so it says Death to Smoochie addressed that very thing. I've seen that movie, but I honestly don't recall much of it.
I don't either.
I will claim that Noise brought up a very important aspect of all of this bullshit is, of course, money, corporations, support. I see there more of a global agenda to making people weak, that they supported from a different source, but just in general, just from a human standpoint of nature and reality, this all is such a bullshit concept in the first place. I mean, I would claim that anyone here on the panel or in the chat would hate someone for being gay or being trans just because they really are, but we hate the concept of pushing this against reality. I mean, they changed words, they try to change reality, they try to change history, they try to change everything, and all of the cost of who? Yeah, the Western civilization. Okay, you can call it white, Caucasian, or whatever, but it is the Western civilization that is under attack for real from every fucking side. There will be the Schwarmer, there will be the LGBT, there will be the communists, there will be the fucking I don't want to even talk about that. There will be the inside jobs that have siphoned the fucking. Oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. It's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, look at it. Oh my god. Oh. What's its name?
Right. The puppy that puppy is sold. If any of you would have came up with around 700, you could have had it first, but it's sold now.
700. Are you fucking serious? 700? That's the money I have for a month.
Well, how the fuck do you think we make our money? How do you think we make our money?
Yeah, you do well.
Had to go get him because he was picking fights with Big Shirley. Yes, you were.
Is he the one who she sit on?
No, she puts her head on him because he's a baby. Yes. Look,
Yeah, that 700 is because it's a mixed Boston Terrier and Pug. The pure
it's a good
pugs,
price.
The pure pugs are more expensive.
I think it's a
Yeah.
steal. Actually, I would charge more, to be honest.
Well, the thing is we're if we were in a bigger, richer area, we could, but considering our location, that is already a up there price.
well, the black
Yeah,
one sold for considerable of more because he was black, because he was a solid color. But
Well,
as you
everybody
can
wants a
see,
black.
This one's brindle. This one looks more like a bulldog. This one's
Yeah,
brindle.
but
The
I
other
think it's very
one
cute.
dad more.
Oh, that's a good doggy. What's
He's
his
mean.
what's yeah, they're all
Mean.
mean. Yeah, that's why you're the puck queen. That's why they're all mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so no one has offered anything up to stop the snatch.
There will be snatch. I'm happy.
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it is better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me?
Get the grandpa.
Yep. Stop it. Look at the puppy friend.
We will be ending the stream soon, but you know, here's another clip for comedy relief.
It has a butt.
Oh no.
It's Slay.
And fly fat on his belly 3 times.
Oh, stop it. Oh, my eyes. Oh, stop it. My eyes. I don't like it. Stop it. Stop it. No, you can't have it. No, you can't have you can't. You just can't.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
so
have that.
cute.
No, that's an earphone.
Yeah, so yeah, I do try to avoid the super long stream these days, and yeah, we're at the 3 hour and 12 minute mark now. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and offer everyone to give out any promotions, you know, to promote themselves, and we'll start over at Rhoda, and then we'll go that way.
Okay, well, I think there'll definitely be something on my channel tomorrow, but I think we're going to try and do our panel show. That'll be like me and Lilith, probably with Sardoc as well. Obviously, you guys are invited if you want to come along, and that'll be fucking awesome. That'll be kind of like the 8 p.m. UK slot. Do your own time conversions because it is actually 5:15 in the morning for me now.
Me and Elijah will likely be very busy tomorrow. Got to get up really fucking early to go do some shit off. So, but if it's at all possible, we'll see what we can do.
Okay, cool. I'll drop the link in the private chat. That's cool. And if we're for some reason something goes wrong with one of the other two and we don't end up doing that, then it'll probably be a Tomb Raider stream or something. But yeah, and then similar on Saturday, there'll be something or other on. Sunday, you can find me on Will's channel. We'll be reviewing the first 3 episodes of Red Dwarf Series 8, which is absolute peak in my opinion. I consider the last 2 series, the last 2 episodes of Series 7 and the first 3 episodes of Series 8 as a 5-parter. So that's gonna absolutely kick ass. And yeah, obviously I'm hoping to see you guys back here on Thursday. I think there's quite a decent chance because my hours are a bit weird next week. I might be able to be around on Monday if you want me as well. But apart from that, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful.
Oh, that's very smart.
Hey, Elijah.
Is that a doggy bucking?
Yeah, I was gonna say I am gonna co-host Noise Pollution on Monday and Thursdays. It's 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Any other time, do your own conversions, and that's what I'll be doing.
Okay, so yeah, obviously, you know, you catch us again Monday and Mondays and Thursdays. I have toyed around with the idea of making an hour earlier, but I'm not sure I can pull that off. I don't know. I'll think on it. But yeah, okay. Now on to Slay with his stuck mouth.
All right. So other than here, another panel that you can now usually find me on, I've been kind of showing up there now and again, is on Friday nights on Toasty's stream with Toasty and John. They have their little their Friday night party stream.
Oh yeah, Toasty and John, that's nice.
And those have been really fun. But I actually, my PC is back from the shop on Monday, so I will no longer be a static image anymore.
Oh, that's also
very
nice.
soon, and I can get my show started back up very soon again too on my own channel.
Bye, Alchemy.
Okay, now for the last hour of the show, Lilith.
No, I will be quick. I will always be a very honest guest on Noise's show on Mondays and Thursdays. Rhoda and me, we're trying to get our own show started. We will have on Fridays a new show. And the only thing I do myself at the moment, as I always say, is making AI music and posting it on my Rumble. And you can catch it on Suno directly if you want to. There's some good songs, but I still don't have much going on yet else because I cannot decide and I don't have the skill yet. But it will come. It will come. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty lazy. Maybe it will never come. That's true. I'm actually pretty lazy. I just like to support my friends.
What is it?
It's a little statue.
It's blurry. Oh, it's the Puck statue. Oh, it's glorious. And it flips me off. I flip you off double.
I'll fucking do it again.
That's a nice gift. Mm.
Okay. So yeah, catch us Monday and Thursdays. Of course, we have more people on Thursdays. There's always scheduling conflicts. Different people in different parts of the world. You know, different shit going on, different moving parts. Of course. I'll leave an open invite for Slay to be a part of every any show. You know, Slay, if you want to be a regular on Mondays or Thursdays, that's all right, and if not, that's all right too.
Yeah, I can
We
come
like
when I can make it. Yeah. Whenever I can make it. Definitely.
I think
Okay.
you have a cute voice.
Thank you.
So yeah, as this desperate skinny bitch, she's still hungry. Somebody throw her a cheeseburger or something. You know, or you know, if you like do some super chats, buy some memberships, I'll give her a cheeseburger.
Choose me. Love me.
What is it?
Every time. Oh my god.
Does she start twerking at the end too?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did the
Yeah.
baby twerk.
She ain't got
Well,
nothing
yeah,
to
to be fair, it was more of a humping motion than it was a twerk.
Yeah.
It was just, please.
It was sad. It was sad. Weak and sad. Weak and sad.
I couldn't picture me in this situation at all.
Weak and sad.
Yeah.
Venus.
Okay.
That
Okay,
should
so-
be
so-
logo.
I guess we've said all we're gonna say. So yeah, catch us next time. So just let you know that there's no after show. So when it's done, it's done. I'm not. Oh fuck! Almost got. I do gotta do one thing. I like raid someone on Rumble. It's part of the requirement, right? So just give me a moment. I gotta look up someone to raid.
I need to rate fucking link.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
I wonder if I could raid myself. I know how bad that sounds.
That sounds real bad noise.
Oh my god, you gave me just pictures I didn't want to see.
No,
Bad
you
noise.
see them
Bad-
and you can't
bad
unsee them.
Yeah,
Off the
here's
ice
the
race
thing.
called raid, so that just sounds like huffing fumes.
Here's the thing about me. I'm really stupid and forget things, but I never forget pictures. My
Okay, I'm
mind
not
works
I'm not
visual.
subscribed to so many people, so I'm just gonna raid this. Probably somebody you never heard of as a random person. I'm just gonna do that. Just so I have rated someone. And again, I fucking hate saying that. It sounds so wrong.
Did you rate his butt?
It's okay to raid someone so long as you don't get too anal about it.
Okay, and that's all for now. We're out. Later, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care, everyone.
Be forewarned, ye devils. Don't talk shit about me, or you shall be struck down into non-existence.
I need more. More money, more blood, more war, more power, more love. I need more land, more hand, more glove, more power. I need more. Give me your shit. I need more. I'm taking all of it. I need more. I'll own this fucking earth. You and all your words. I need more drugs, more love, more sex, more power.
What the hell are you all still doing here? What, are you in love with my ass or something? Well, why don't you just get up off that couch and come here and kiss me on my ass then? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, fine. It is now official. You have just wasted most of my fucking day.